sending in Halverson, and he will score as heading into second base is Lopez with the game-tying RBI stand-up double in Lopez's first game for the Horseheads here. Offering from Wellman. This one is swung on and hit out to left. Going back on it is Walker. He is on the track, and this ball is gone! Home run by Brooks Browning! Pitch, runner takes off, throw goes down to second, and he's out! Oh, he's out! What a good throw by Landon Boyd! That is 3 base runners that he has thrown out tonight. A machine! It's time for Horseheads Baseball. I'm Hannah Martin, voice of the Casper Horseheads, and I'll be with you all season long, bringing you all the action from your hometown baseball team. The Horseheads are back at Mike Lansing Field and excited to play Game 4 of a 6-game home streak, welcoming in the Badlands Big Six and the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. Last night's game was called in the 3rd inning due to rain, and the league has not decided yet when/if that game is going to be made up. So we will update you once we know more on that situation. But tonight we start a new series with the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. Both teams are 0-0. I've got the starters for you. First, for the visiting Whiskey Jacks. Leading off, it'll be the second baseman, number 11, Ethan Sitzman. Batting second, the center fielder, number 25, Dean Bittner. Batting third, the DH, number 28, Caleb McDowell. Batting cleanup, the left fielder, number 32, Jake Hallel. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 31, Jackson Sorensen. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 26, Dylan McKee. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 21, Houston Fogelstrom. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 22, Rhett Stein. And batting ninth, it'll be the shortstop, number 16, Garrett Olson. And now for your Casper Horseheads. Leading off, it'll be the second baseman, number 33, Eric Arado. Batting second, the third baseman, number 18, Christian Lopez. Batting third, the left fielder, number 17, Jake Reynes. Batting cleanup, the DH, number 12, Ryan Callahan. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 31, Preston Joy. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 10, Hank Dunn. Batting seventh, and wearing number 7, it'll be the right fielder, Brandon Herter. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 28, Joe Schmidt. And batting ninth, it is the backstop, number 29, Andrew Haight. All right, let's talk starters. For the Whiskey Jacks, it'll be the right-hander out of South Lake, Texas, Jake Anderson. Stands at 6 feet, 185 pounds. He's a freshman at Biola University. Checks in here with a record of 1-3 on the season with a 4.65 ERA in 7 games, 4 of which were starts. For your Horseheads, it'll be the right-hander, Jerson Morales out of Miami, Florida, 5'10", 180-pound redshirt freshman at Western Nebraska Community College. He is 2-4 on the season with an ERA of 9.25 in 8 games, 5 of which were starts. His last game, he took the loss against the Spuds. He went 1 inning. He gave up 3 earned runs. He allowed 1 hit, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. It is anthem time here at the stadium, so we will turn it over to Michelle. We will send it to the break, but don't go anywhere. First pitch just ahead. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. Hannah Martin on the call tonight as the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks are in town for the first and only time this regular season. And they will face off against the Casper Horseheads hometown team here on what is a beautiful evening. It is much less ominous behind us than it was last night, where it started out. It was a pretty nice evening at first pitch, but then the clouds rolled in and it was tsunami-like weather here. We had wind, we had thunder and lightning, and then, of course, the rain started pouring down, and we had to call the game in the third inning against Badlands, who had to get on the road to take on their next opponents. So we tonight will welcome in the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. Their game, they were playing the Pioneers, so their game was called last night as well. That one was called before first pitch even tipped off. So both teams check into this one in the second half here, 0-0 on the season. And so somebody's going to win tonight, somebody's going to get a loss tonight. And if that's not the best analysis you've ever heard, I don't know what is, Chris. Jason Morales is going to get the start tonight for the Horseheads. Right-hander checks in 2-4 on the season with a 9.25 ERA. 8 games, 5 of them starts, 23 and a third innings of work for him on the season. 24 strikeouts, 18 walks, and 26 hits that he has allowed. His last game was back on June 26th. That game was up in Canyon County against the Canyon County Spuds. He took the loss. 1 inning of work, 3 earned runs, 1 hit, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. The key to this game for him will really be command and be able to cut down on those walks. Walks have been a problem for a lot of guys in this Horseheads rotation, but looking for a nice outing tonight from Jerson as he will take on the 1-2-3 men for the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks, Ethan Sitzman, Dean Bittner, and Caleb McDowell. The Horseheads are in their orange tops, white pants, as the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks are in the dark blue tops, light blue lettering, and then white pants as well. So we are just about to get underway here. Morales is coming back to the mound. We want to welcome you to action here at Mike Lansing Field. This is the first of 3 games that the Horseheads will play against the Whiskey Jacks before they are on the road once again. As Morales, he's ready. Here comes his first offering. We are underway as that one will miss upstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count. Go Horseheads? Absolutely. Chris, my 14-year-old cameraman, is here with me, as he always is. Here comes 1-0 offering from Jerson. This one is sent through the right side, and that'll be a base hit. So Sitzman not waiting around. He is second pitch swinging, and that one is good for a single through the right side, and it will send Dean Bittner up to the plate. Bittner batting in the second spot. He is in center field tonight for the Whiskey Jacks out of Phoenix, Arizona, 6'3", 185-pound freshman at Mesa Community College. Hitting .292 on the season for Wheat City in 23 games, 20 runs, 5 doubles, 11 RBIs, and 30 strikeouts. The Whiskey Jacks have a couple of guys in the upper 20s or even the 30s in strikeouts, so a strikeout-prone team. As that one misses upstairs for a ball, and the count will move to 1-0. We'll tell you how they line up behind Morales. It'll be Reynes in left, Dunn in center, Herder in right, Schmidt at first, Arado at second, Joy at short, Lopez at third, and Andrew Haight doing the catching behind the plate. As here comes the next offering from Morales, swung on and missed, an off-speed pitch downstairs. That fooled Bittner. It is the same lineup that we saw last night. It was called in the top of the third. Top of the third? Yes, top of the third. So the boys only got 2 innings to hit in, so might as well roll them back out there. As that one will catch the inside corner for a strike, and Morales now ahead in the count, 1-2. It is a warm evening here, 90 degrees here at first pitch in Casper, but I'm not complaining. I would never complain about anything ever. Bluff throw, runner dives back. It is intern Michelle's birthday here at the ballpark. She is 21, so happy birthday to Michelle. She not only threw out the first pitch, but also sang the anthem, as that one will miss upstairs for a ball. 2-2 the count. Now runs to Bittner. Lovely anthem. Lovely anthem. We won't talk about the first pitch. It was on YouTube because we were streaming. We It's her birthday, so she gets a pass. If it was any other day, she's getting roasted, but she gets a pass today. Here comes the 2-2 offering from Jerson. Swung on and missed, and Bittner is down via the K, as it will send up Caleb McDowell, the DH, with one down here in the top of the first inning and a runner aboard at first. McDowell out of South Junction, Utah, 5'10", 180-pound sophomore at Grandview College. Checks in, hitting .294 on the season for the Whiskey Jacks. 26 games, 25 runs, 5 doubles, 17 RBIs, 10 walks, and 14 strikeouts. Oh, Chris getting fancy with the camera. A little zoom in. Sometimes people don't like that when there's runners on. They like to see the runners. But you know what? We'll let it go until we get a complaint. As that one misses inside for a ball, 1-0. Trying to, mix it up. Give the viewers another look. This is a professional broadcast. We need a camera in center. All the teams in the league got to have a camera in center so you get that look in. Runner takes off. This one is sent out to right. Going back on it is Herter. He's still going back. He's at the wall. He won't make this one as this ball is off the base of the wall. Heading into third is Sitzman. They will hold him there. Oh, and the runner at second. He's caught up between second and third. Somebody's going to be out. Lopez sends the ball home to Haight. They tag him out there. So some base running mistakes here for the Whiskey Jacks early as McDowell, he thought they were going to send the runner Sitzman, so he took a big turnaround second. The throw came into Arado, who was covering. They had Sitzman, at third waiting, and then they had McDowell caught up between second and third. So it will be a double for McDowell. This is going to be fun to score. Here we go. We will have a double from McDowell, and then Sitzman is going to be out trying to come home. I have no idea how that went. Do not ask me the sequence on that one. You'll have to review the tape yourself. And McDowell will be down to third safely. And it will send up Jake Hillel as he is first pitch swinging, and he doesn't get a pitch. 0-1 now. So now 2 down here in the top of the first inning after some base running mistakes by the Whiskey Jacks. So kind of a gift here for the Horseheads. The Whiskey Jacks really should have second and third with 1 down. But instead, just a runner on third with 2 down as here comes the next pitch. Check swing, but he went around on it. And Jerson is ahead of Hillel, 0-2 here. He is the left fielder this evening out of East Grand Forks, Minnesota. 6'2", 200-pound redshirt sophomore at the University of Minnesota Crookston. Batting now with the first runner of the ball game, 90 feet away. Here comes the 0-2. This one's going to miss a bit upstairs. 1-2 the count. Jackson Sorensen is the man on deck for the Whiskey Jacks, who have perhaps the most terrifying mascot in the entirety of the league. It is horrifying. And I don't care if the Whiskey Jack fans get mad at me for saying this, as this one is served softly into right. Who's going to get there? Nobody. Herter falls down. The run will score on a single. I think even if he stays on his feet, I'm not sure if he makes that catch. That one's served so softly into right. They will score to hit as they should. And McDowell will come home to score the first run of the ball game, as Wheat City leads this one 1-0. Badlands got 3 runs off the starter Rolando De La Cruz last night in the first. Teams have been able to get to a lot of Horseheads pitching early in this game. No exception as the Whiskey Jacks take a 1-0 lead. And it will send up Jackson Sorensen. The mascot is it's terrifying. It's got a bunch of hair and then a big beak, because the Whiskey Jack is a bird, as that one will catch the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Because I offended a bunch of Spuds fans when I said I didn't like their uniforms. I like the Whiskey Jacks uniforms. It's pretty nondescript, not offensive. But yeah. Here comes the 0-1. This one is swung on and popped up sky high on the infield. Moving over is Joy, but it'll be Lopez to settle under it and make the catch for out number 3. So the Whiskey Jacks will strand one here in the first. However, they do strike first. 1-0, they lead heading to the home half of the frame. The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular presented by Hydrotex comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball back in the saddle all summer long. Welcome back to the ball game. Hannah Martin alongside you as the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks lead this one 1-0. As Casper will come to the plate for the first time, they will face off against the right-handed starter Jake Anderson out of South Lake, Texas, 6 foot, 185-pound freshman at Biola University, which is in California. I had to look it up. I'd never heard of that before. He's 1-3 on the season with a 4.65 ERA in 7 games, 4 of which were starts, 19 in the third innings of work under his belt, 18 strikeouts, 22 walks, and 23 hits. His last start was against the Pier Trappers. He went on 625. He took the loss in 2 innings of work. He gave up 4 earned runs, 4 hits, and he walked 5 men. So walks have also been troublesome for him on the season. As the Horseheads look to get to him early here, it'll be Eric Arado, Christian Lopez, and Jake Reynes due up first. Arado at second base tonight. We will let you know how they line up behind Anderson here in just a moment. As the first offering to Arado home is a strike. 0-1 the count will run to him. Hillel in left, Bittner in center, Fogelstrom in right, Sorensen at first, Sitzman at second, Olsen at short, McKee at third, and Stein doing the catching behind the plate. This one is swung on and missed. It was a pitch on the outside corner, and it fooled Arado as the count will move to 0-2. Is pronounced Jelly. Thank you. We've been wondering all day how that name is pronounced, and Wheat City doesn't have a broadcaster, so there's no one we can ask. I will let our PA know. Thank you for the pronunciation update, as this one is off the fist heading into foul territory, and it's going to drop in. I ran it through Google Translate, and that was the pronunciation it spit out, but thank you. Lots of activity in the chat. Lots of cheering for CeeLo, absolutely. And we do want to wish what was that? Okay. A happy birthday to our pitcher, Gage Yost, as that one will catch the inside corner for strike 3. And Arado will be down looking for the first out of the inning. Gage Yost turning 19 today. So happy birthday to him, as well as happy birthday to our part-time security guy, Darian, who is 20. So we have 19, 20, and 21. Man, it's a day for birthdays, let me tell you. As Christian Lopez will dig in here now, the third baseman will hit here with 1 down in the bottom of the first inning. Nobody aboard for him as he faces off against Anderson. He swings at the first pitch. He serves this one into center field, and that ball will get down for a base hit. So Lopez is aboard for the first time tonight, and he also collects the first hit of the ball game for the Horseheads. And it will send up Jake Reynes. Reynes, the left fielder. We have seen him in left and center this season out of Baltimore, Maryland. 175-pound, 6-foot sophomore at the University of Maine. And he comes to the plate with 1 down here in the bottom of the first inning in a 1-0 ball game. Wheat City leading, as Reynes is going to call time at the plate. Oh, there was a bat laying there, and he's going to, he tosses this one over and almost hits the man on deck. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that? Callahan had to duck out of the way of the bat. Oh, man. Reyes will dig in here. He is hitting .231 on the season in 14 games for the Horseheads. As here comes the first pitch. This one misses, and it gets away from the catcher, Stein. So Lopez will go down to second on the wild pitch. And now the Horseheads have a man in scoring position for Reyes, who is ahead in the count 1-0. Reynes' last game, he was 2 for 3 with a double, an RBI, a walk, and a stolen base. He did have an at-bat last night, but because of the rain out and because it was canceled/postponed, the stats from that game do not count. So all 6 of those Badlands runs never happened. It simply doesn't exist, Chris. Anderson checks the runner back, now deals home, and this one is swung on, hit out to left center. Going back on it is Bittner. He is at the track, he's at the wall, and this ball is gone! A home run for Jake Reynes, wouldn't you know it? A 2-run bomb for Jake Reynes puts the Horseheads on the board, and it puts them ahead here 2-1. on the back of the Jake Reynes bomb. This one sailing out to left center. The wind not really blowing here, so that one all on the back of Reynes. And it will be a 2-1 ball game. I was waiting for an umpire to signal. Nobody signaled home run. Because, you know, I get a little excited. I can call it a home run too early. So I want to make sure. I'll have to talk to him about that. As Callahan will dig in here, and he will look at a strike right down the heart of the plate. So that is Reynes' 5th bomb on the season. He leads the team. And you know what? I think we got to see him in the home run derby. I got to ask that Jake Reynes make an appearance in the home run derby for us, as that one will miss outside for a ball, 1-1. Home run derby will be here on July 19th. Get your tickets now. Don't want to miss it. There's a rumor that me and the Pioneers broadcaster, Zach, will be calling that one. That'll be a fun time. As an off-speed pitch there is served into right center, and this ball will get down for Callahan. He will take a big turn at first, but he will head back as they field this one cleanly out there. And it will be a single for Ryan Callahan. So Casper, they've got 3 hits already and 2 runs thanks to the bomb by Jake Reynes. So they are hitting Anderson hard here early. He's at 10 pitches, 8 strikes, and 2 balls. And it will send up Preston Joy, the shortstop. We were supposed to know the All-Star Game starters for Casper today, but it has been pushed to Monday, I believe. And we will know everybody's starters on Monday. As here comes the offering from Anderson. This one is swung on and popped up. Moving in on it, the center fielder, Bittner. He calls off the left fielder, Jelly, and he takes charge of that one for out number 2. And so Hank Dunn will come up to the plate with 2 down here in the bottom of the first with a runner aboard at first. 2-1 Horseheads lead after the bomb by Jake Reynes. Hit it with Lopez aboard. Dunn hitting .267 on the season in 17 games, 12 runs scored, 11 RBIs, and 16 strikeouts. His last game, he was 1 for 4 with a run scored, a triple, and a strikeout. As Anderson looks to get out of the inning without allowing any more damage. That one will miss upstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count will run on Dunn. Callahan, the man aboard at first for Dunn. Man, Chris is really working those angles tonight. He's getting you everything. This is the MVP package on the camera tonight. It's because Mom's watching at home. This one is going to get away from the catcher. Down to second goes Callahan on the wild pitch. And now the Horseheads are going to have another runner in scoring position, and it will be a 2-0 offering home to Dunn. You love to see this, keeping the line moving for the Horseheads. As Anderson looks in for the sign and now comes set. Checks the runner back, not holding him on. Here comes a pitch. That one will miss upstairs for a ball, and the count is now 3-0 on Dunn. Was ahead in the count, a good hitter's count for him to drive in the 3rd run of the ball game for Casper. That's Callahan out at second right now. As Anderson once again looking in for the sign. He's got it. Comes set. The 3-0 offering. This one, it's down low and outside, and it misses for ball 4, so Dunn will take the 4-pitch walk right on down to first, and it will send Brandon Herder up to the plate, who is in right tonight. And he will come to the plate with 2 down in the bottom of the first. Runners aboard at first and second. Callie at second. Dunn at first. He will dig in here. He's hitting .231 on the season in 5 games with a double, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. His last game, he was 0 for 1. He pinch hit, and he had a strikeout in the ballgame. As chance to get him his first RBI on the season here. Anderson deals home. This one is swung on and fouled off to the left side. Count will run to 0-1 on Herder, Papa Joe Schmidt, the man on deck. If Herder were to keep the line moving, he is the 7th man of the inning to come to plate for Casper. Anderson is at 16 pitches, 10 strikes, and 6 balls. He's given up 2 runs on 3 hits thus far, and the Horseheads still threatening with runners aboard at first and second. Here comes a pitch. Swung on and fouled off to the same spot the first one was. So the count will run to 0-2. It's a nice crowd here on a Friday night for the Horseheads. Chris has given me a thumbs up. He likes it. But nothing compared to the crowds we are going to see tomorrow and Sunday. As 4th of July, we're going to have fireworks on Sunday. Ooh. I don't know. That was the Casper ghost noise. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on, hit to the right side. Sitzman is there at second. He fires over to Sorensen to record the out. But not before Casper takes the lead on the home run by Jake Reynes. They lead this one 2-1 heading to the top of the second. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Hello and welcome back to the ballgame. Mike Lansing Field, the Horseheads with the lead 2-1. We would like to welcome everybody who is watching, wherever you may be, whoever you may be rooting for. Welcome. And please enjoy our complimentary camera angles that our cameraman Chris is popping out tonight, as it will be the 6, 7, and 8 men due up here for Wheat City to face off against Jerson Morales, who needed 15 pitches to get through the first. 10 strikes, 5 balls. He allowed 1 run. He was helped out by a base running error by the Whiskey Jacks, as lots of Gay Joe's fans tonight. We love to see it. His 20th birthday. Happy birthday to him. We gave him a shout out pregame. Our PA did here. As Morales comes set and deals home, this one off the fist, and it's fouled down into the Whiskey Jacks dugout. 0-1 the count. Okay, I want to clarify my comments about the Whiskey Jacks. I like the name. I like the mask. I like the logo. It's the mascot. You have to look up the mascot. That's the one. As this one is going to hit McKee in the backside, so he will be aboard at first with the hit by pitch. And it will send up Houston Fogelstrom, the right fielder, with nobody out here in the top of the second. He will dig in here with nobody out top of the second and a runner aboard at first. We had a question about what does Christmas in July mean, and I would be so happy to answer that. That is one of the promos we are doing here at the ballpark, July 10th. It's going to be Christmas at the ballpark, Christmas in July. So we're going to have Santa here. We're going to play Christmas music. It's just a friend promo that we're doing here at the ballpark, as that one will catch the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count to Fogelstrom, who is digging in here out of Omaha, Nebraska, 6', 200-pound freshman at Northeast Community College. Hitting .287 on the season in 25 games for the Whiskey Jacks, as that one misses outside for a ball. A nice stop there by Herter, who is up and ready to gun with it, but no advance by the runner. They check on the swing. He did not go. And so the count will even up at 1-1. Fogelstrom's last game, he was 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored and a double. As here comes the next offering from Morales, and this one will miss upstairs for a ball. Count will move to 2-1. We will give you some score updates from around the league, as Vogelstrom calls time, and now he will get back in the box with a 2-1 count on him. Here comes pitch. This one is swung on, hit out to right. Moving over is Herder, still going, loses his hat. He makes the catch in foul territory. An excellent running catch out there by Brandon Herder. And it will be out number 1. We have seen some excellent defense in the outfield this season, but specifically in right between Herder and Hank Dunn. Diving catches, running catches, we have seen it all, and that play no different. As McKee held up at first, and it will send Rhett Stein up to the plate. He is the backstop. As Morales looks in, here's the first offering to him. That one will get you inside corner for a strike. It's going to be we got delayed strike calls from our home plate umpire tonight. And no signal on the home run. I went and talked with our stats guys. They were like, I was waiting for the signal too. Because it's tough to see, and I have been known to jump the gun. I get a little excited as that one will miss. Gets away from the catcher. Herder, no advance by the runner. He recovers quickly. And it will be a ball, 1-1 the count. The Sunfish taking on the Pierre Trappers. They lead them 5-2 in the top of the 5th. The Sabre Dogs beating the Moo 4-1 in the top of the 4th. And the Big Sticks are just about to kick off against the Tommy Knockers. And then in 5 minutes, the Western Nebraska Pioneers are up in Caldwell, Idaho, taking on the Canyon County Spuds as this one is shot foul down the right field line, and the count will move to 1-2. There are 2 teams that are not playing this evening. Hastings and Spearfish are both idle tonight, but they will be in Hastings tomorrow night taking on each other. It is a 1-2 offering home to Stein, who is the 8-man here in the ball game for the Whiskey Jacks. He is going to step out and call time. Now he will get back in the box, and he is ready for the offering. This one shot foul down the right field line once again, and the count will move to 1-2 on him. It is a lovely evening here for baseball in Casper. We have had either it's been nice, warm, and sunny for the ball games or rainouts. We had just dumping rain last night, let me tell you. As here comes a pitch from Morales. This one is shot down the line, but that one is going to be a foul ball. Garrett Olson, the man on deck, the number 9 man for the Whiskey Jacks before the lineup turns over for the first time this evening. Horseheads leading 2-1 in the top of the 2nd inning as Jake Reynes had the home run. His 5th on the season, team leading 5 home runs. Morales looking to protect the lead here as being pesky is Stein. He's fouled off the last 3. As Morales looks in, now deals home. This one is swung on, hit out to Joy at short. Could be 2. Over to Arado for 1 and on to first for the double play. And Morales, he gets out of it here. He gets the ground ball double play. They call it a pitcher's best friend for a reason. We head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Casper still leading 2-1. Welcome back to the ball game. It is Joe Schmidt leading off for the Horseheads as he will look at a pitch upstairs for ball one from Jake Anderson. 19 pitches, 12 strikes, and 7 balls. What was that? Oh, it's a child laughing. I thought it was like an alarm. There comes the next offering. This one's going to hit him. As he flips the bat away there, he was hit on that front shoulder. He'll throw the elbow guard away. He appears to be okay. As if you're going to get hit anywhere on that arm, the shoulder is probably that best part. As Joe Schmidt will be down to first on the hit-by pitch, and so the leadoff man is aboard for the Horseheads here in the bottom of the second. 2-1 they lead the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks as Andrew Haight will check in here now. The backstop, the number 9 man for the Horseheads this evening. Bottom of the second, nobody out and a runner aboard. As, we got kids getting yelled at. the new thing that we do here at the ballpark is our PA gently reminds children who are in danger to get themselves out of that danger. As here comes the first offering to Haight. That one will miss outside for a ball. Count will move to 1-0. Haight is out of Monroe, Washington. 6 foot, 190-pound freshman at Seattle U. 8 games this season for Casper. He is hitting .227, 5 runs, 5 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Here comes a pitch. That one misses, catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. I'm sorry. One of my friends calls this team the Horseheads, and I just remembered that. Please. It's the Horseheads. Go Heads Nation. Throw goes over to check on Schmidt. It gets away from the first baseman, but no advance. And so Schmidt will be back safely, and it is a 1-1 count to Andrew Haight. Eric Arado also due up in the inning. Lineup will turn over for the first time for Casper here on a beautiful evening. A little bit of cloud cover, but not too much. As here comes pitch home. That one right down the heart of the plate for a strike. And the count will move to 1-2 on Andrew Haight. Joe Schmidt, the man at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. Casper leading 2-1. Jake Anderson, the man on the bump. He comes set, now deals home. This one is swung on and fouled back to the screen, and the count will move to 1-2. This the first of 3 that these teams will play against each other. This is the only time in the regular season, at least, that the teams will face off against each other. Friday and Saturday, 6:35 first pitch, and then on Sunday it is a 7:05 first pitch, the latest start of the year, as we allot for the fireworks that start up on the hill at 10 o'clock, so that's why the delayed start time. If we don't get the game in and under 3 hours, they're going to be going off during the game. But yeah. I hadn't thought about that. Because the team I worked for prior, they did their own fireworks, and so they just did them at the end of the game, but this is done by the city. Oh, throw goes down to first, check on Schmidt once again, and he is back safely. Pitch was a ball, and the count will move to 2-2. Joe Schmidt, not really a base-stealing threat. Oh, it was a called strike 3. This umpire and me are going to... We're fighting all night. Called strike 3 on Arado, so he is down looking. On Haight, excuse me, and it sends up Eric Arado. As he is 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking so far in the ball game, and he comes to the plate in the bottom of the second with 1 out. Well, that'll be something. The fans will get to see if it's still going during the game. Here comes the first pitch to Eric. That one misses, bounces up there, and it'll be a 1-0 count on Arado. 2-1 Casper leads. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. 2 men left on for the Horseheads. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on for the Whiskey Jacks. As Schmidt takes his lead at first, Anderson will deal home. That one misses well upstairs for a ball. Backstop Stein had to come out of his crouch to make the catch. And it will be a 2-0 offering to Arado, who is out of Sussex, Wisconsin, hitting .309 on the season for the Horseheads. In 16 games, 10 runs, 7 RBIs, and 8 walks. His last game, he was 2 for 4 with a run scored and a strikeout. As he is ahead in the count now, 2-0. Here comes the next offering. This one bounced in there, and it'll be 3-0 to Arado. Anderson is at 28 pitches through an inning and a third here. He has walked a man so far. That was Hank Dunn. It was on 4 pitches, and now he's in danger of doing the same thing to Arado. Here comes a 3-0 pitch. That one is going to miss upstairs, so it is indeed the second 4-ball pitch, 4-pitch walk that is issued here by Anderson. And it will send up Christian Lopez, who is 1 for 1 in the ball game. He has one of the 3 hits that Casper has recorded. It was a single back in the first, and he comes to the plate with a chance to do some damage. He leads the team in average at 366 in RBIs with 24. So the right man up at the plate, almost certainly heading to the All-Star game for the Horseheads. As here comes a pitch from Henderson. That one will miss down low for another ball. Anderson having some command issues here to the past couple of batters, but 30 pitches, 16 strikes, and 14 balls. Schmidt at second, Arado at first for Christian Lopez, who singled to center in his last plate appearance. As here comes the offering from Anderson. This one will miss outside for a ball. And it is 6 consecutive balls that Anderson has dealt to Horseheads batting. The most I've ever seen is 15 straight balls. So that's, you walk the bases loaded and then some. That guy got sent home the next day. Here comes a pitch. This one is swung on and hit foul down the line, so it will be a strike. And 2-1, the count will run on Lopez. Out of Chula Vista, California, 195-pound, 5'10" sophomore at Alabama State University. He has 1 home run on the season. That was up against the Spuds last Sunday in the 8-3 victory over Canyon County that the Horseheads had. Anderson checks the runner back and now deals home. This one will miss upstairs and away from Lopez, and he will be ahead in the count. The hitters count 3-1, 1 out, bottom of the second inning. Runners aboard at first and second. A good chance for the Horseheads to add to this lead where it sits right now, 2-1. But Lopez looking for more, 3-1. Anderson comes set and now delivers. This one is not close. It misses upstairs, and it is 2 consecutive walks to the top 2 men in this Horseheads lineup tonight. And the bases will be loaded for Jake Reynes, who hit a home run in his first appearance. It was a 2-run shot. We will have a mound visit here. Both Martin parents, it seems, are listening here to the broadcast. So a shout out to my very own parents. Maybe we get a fun call here for you. We got the bases loaded for Jake Reynes. Leads the team in home runs. Nobody has hit 2 home runs so far for the Horseheads on the season. We did have 2 home runs in the same inning. In Butte, Reynes and Browning had homers in the same inning. Reynes's was a 3-run shot, and Browning's was a solo bomb. But bases are loaded here for Jake Reynes. As our meeting on the mound is broken up. Everyone and their mom coming in to chat with our starter, Anderson. 34 pitches, 17 strikes, and 17 balls. He hit Schmidt, walked Arado, and walked Lopez. And now he's got to deal with the number 3 man for the Horseheads tonight. He's facing the heart of the lineup with just 1 down here in the bottom of the second inning. Horseheads leading 2-1 thanks to the man at the plate. As Reynes digs in, hitting .231 in 14 games on the season for Casper. Here comes the first offering. This one, a strike. Up and away from Reynes. He checks in with our home plate umpire. It is a strike. And so Anderson will be ahead in the count, 0-1 here. Trouble early for Anderson. He's given up 2 runs on 3 hits already. And he's got the bases loaded. Big swing and a miss at a pitch downstairs by Reynes. And he is down in the count now, 0-2. Ryan Callahan, the DH, hitting cleanup tonight. He is the man on deck. As Anderson positioned himself well, 0-2. He is ahead of Reynes here. Looking in for the side. He's got it. Now comes set. Here comes pitch. This one is swung on and hit softly to the shortstop. Olsen, he bobbles it. Oh, he drops it it, and everybody's going to be safe. Oh, we got the big eyes trying to turn 2 there. And instead, he doesn't get anybody. He drops it. Will be an error on the shortstop, Olsen, that allows the 3rd run of the ball game. Chris can't believe it. It's okay, Chris. 3-1, Casper leading. As he had it in the glove, he just dropped it on the transfer there. Schmidt comes home, Arado to 3rd, Lopez to 2nd, and Reynes aboard at 1st. For Ryan Callahan, base is still loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 2nd. Callahan is first pitch swinging, and he fouls this one back to the screen. A 3-1 ball game here for the Casper Horseheads. The last game that Wheat City played, they were taking on the Western Nebraska Pioneers in beautiful Gering, Nebraska. The Whiskey Jacks won 18-4 in that ball game. As here comes the 0-1 offering to Callahan, and this will miss away from him. 1-1 the Cantle even up on him. And then last night they were supposed to take on the Pios, but that game was rained out. They didn't even get started in Gering. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, we're in for it up here. We're not getting this game in. As here comes 1-1 pitch home to Callahan. This one, check swing. He's rung up at home. And the Cantle moved to 1-2 on him. Callahan is 1 for 1. He singled back in the 1st. Batting with the bases loaded. Bottom of the 2nd. 1 out. Casper leading 3-1. 1 already in for the Horseheads in the frame. Here comes 1-2 pitch. This one misses down low. 2-2. Now Callahan, he's a patient man. He leads the team in walks. He's got 21 of them on the season. So a walk in this position, you absolutely take that. Give him the RBI on it. As here comes the 2-2 offering home to Ryan. This one is swung on and hit to the first baseman. He's coming home with it. Little lollipop throw. They get the man at home. They throw back, and they will turn the double play. That one going 3-2-3 on the double play as the Whiskey Jacks get out of it. They do allow one more run to come across here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. We head to the top of the 3rd. Casper leading 3-1. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. Hannah Martin on the call as Casper Horseheads lead this one 3-0 in the top of the third inning. It'll be the 9-1 and 2 men due up for Wheat City in the frame. Garrett Olson, Ethan Sitzman, and Dean Bittner to dig in against Durson Morales, who is out for his third inning of work. He has allowed 1 earned run on 3 hits. As here comes pitch to Olson. That one almost hit him, but he ducked out of the way inside. 1-0 the count. Olson out of Lincoln, Nebraska, 5'10", 175-pound sophomore at Southeast Community College. As here comes the offering from Morales. This one is hit into foul territory, and that one is going to be off the top of the Whiskey Jacks dugout. And all the children will go running after that one as the count will even up at 1-1. Morales, 29 pitches, 19 strikes, and 10 balls. Olson hitting .204 on the season for Wheat City, 16 games, 7 runs, 9 RBIs, 8 walks, and 17 strikeouts. As here comes pitch home. That one will miss outside in the opposite batter's box, and it will move to 2-1. There's also a 7-year-old here celebrating her birthday today. They announced it over the PA. So it is a day of birthdays. That is 4 at the ballpark we have tonight. As here comes the pitch from Morales, 2-1. This one is swung on and fouled off. Where'd that one even go? I wonder if it would just foul at the plate there. We didn't even see it. 2-2 the count. Oh, we got a baby here. She got the plug in. She's not having a good time. It's okay. You got to get them started young. That's me with my kids at the ballpark. I'll be like, you will sit here. You'll watch it with me. 18 months old. I don't care. 2-2 the count. Home to Olson. Here comes pitch. Big swing and a miss. He was out in front of an off-speed pitch, and he is down swinging. It will send up Ethan Sitzman with 1 out here in the top of the third inning. Casper leading 3-1 over the visiting Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. Sitzman is 1 for 1 with a single in the ballgame. He is the beer batter here this evening, so if he strikes out, all of the adults in the ballpark, including Michelle now, who is 21, you think she get a 2-for-1 beverage on the job? I don't think so. Sorry, Michelle. She's got to wait till after the ball game. Hopefully celebrating a Horseheads victory. As here comes a pitch home. This one is fouled off to the right side, 0-1. We've had some foul balls here tonight. We're going to run out of baseballs. We're going to have to go bully the small children into giving them back. We did that at Wazoo. I went to Washington State University, and they used to offer, if the kids turned in a foul ball, you get an ice cream cone at the ice cream place. So here comes the 0-1 offering. This one is swung on, hit out to the shortstop, Joy. He gloves and fires over to Schmidt to record the 6-3 out. Maybe we should do that here. Save some money. There you go. Dean Bittner will check in now, 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. Bittner comes to the plate with 2 down here in the top of the third inning. Out of Phoenix, Arizona, 6'3", 185-pound freshman at Mesa Community College. Apparently there is one in Arizona and there is one in California, which Haley told us earlier. He goes to the one in Arizona. As here comes the offering from Morales. That one will catch the bottom of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Bittner is hitting .292 on the season for the Whiskey Jacks, 23 games, 20 runs, 5 doubles, 11 RBIs, and 30 strikeouts. As Morales looks to set him down with 2 down, here comes a pitch. That one is on the inside corner for a strike. And Morales now looking to set down the Whiskey Jacks in order here in the top of the third inning. He's 1 strike away from doing it. No balls, 2 strikes. Morales comes set. Now delivers. This one, he was walking off the mound. He wanted it, but it's just a miss off the outside corner. Haight tried to frame it for him, but it will be a ball, 1-2. Wheat City is the first team that we have welcomed here to Casper who does not have a visiting broadcaster. As here comes pitch. This one is swung on and fouled off. They do not have a broadcaster, as well as the Hastings Sodbusters do not have a broadcaster. But everybody else, 10 other broadcasters in the league. Some folks even have 2. Like Fremont's got 2. They got a color guy and a play-by-play guy. The Spuds have play-by-play and a color gal. Actually, you don't count. You do not have a headset on. You're not talking for 4 hours. You run the camera. Here comes a 1-2 pitch home. Swung on and missed. Morales goes upstairs with the fastball, and he gets him swinging. The Wheat City Whiskey Jacks go 1-2-3 here in the top of the third. A nice inning for Morales as we head to the home half of the frame. Casper leading 3-1. Welcome back to the ball game. Preston Joy, the first man to the plate for the Horseheads here. He will look at ball number 1 outside from Jake Anderson. 43 pitches, 23 strikes, 20 balls as he enters his third inning of work here. The starter for the Whiskey Jacks has allowed 3 runs as Casper leads 3-1. Joy swings at a pitch and doesn't get it on the outside corner. Count will even up at 1-1. Joy, Dunn, and Herter due up for the Horseheads here in the home half of the third. They have scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second, so looking to continue the scoring streak. As this one is skied out to left, moving over on it is Jelly. He is there in short left field to make the catch for out number 1.
Number 11, Hammer and Hank.
Hank Dunn will come to the plate now. He is 0 for 0. He walked in his first plate appearance. So he is looking for his first official at bat here this evening. Bottom of the third inning, 1 out, bases empty. The sun has ducked behind the clouds here, so the shadow is no longer an issue for the boys on the field. As we want to welcome everybody to the broadcast. Good game so far, especially if you're a Casper fan. They've had lots of traffic on the bases. They've turned a double play. They had a nice play out and right by Herter as well. Here comes a pitch. That one will catch the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. And they've gotten some good pitching from Jerson Morales, who took the loss in his last appearance, looking for a bit of a bounce-back outing here, and he's certainly having it so far, just 1 run on 3 hits. Here comes a pitch from Anderson. This one will miss inside, and the count will move to 1-1. These two teams will play 2 more games against each other, and then that'll be it for the regular season. Tomorrow, the all-you-can-eat Fun Day Saturday family picnic at the ballpark. Just $16 gets you your ticket and an all-you-can-eat voucher as that one misses outside. 2-1 the count will run. Now to Hank Dunn patrolling center field tonight. And then on Sunday, of course, 4th of July, we're decking out the ballpark. I'll do a fun makeup look, mix it up. I did dye my hair purple now, so we'll just go crazy as here comes a pitch. That one misses downstairs for a ball, 3-1. The nails are lime green, too. So we were having a moment this morning. I was outside my body for a moment. I was like, I don't even care anymore. And then we will have fireworks on the 4th of July as well, so it should be an excellent weekend. We're expecting big crowds here at Mike Lansing, so make sure go online, get your tickets early. As that one will catch the outside part of the zone for a strike, and the count will move to 3-2. I don't think my parents knew that I dyed my hair. I just announced it on the air. So they're both listening. Oh, goodness. It do be like that sometimes. Full count pitch. It's on its way. Check swing by Dunn. They appeal. He did not go around, so he will be aboard with the walk here to kick off. Here with one out in the bottom of the third, And it will send Brandon Herter up to the plate. The right fielder is 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first plate appearance to second. And he is looking to keep the line moving here. Joe Schmidt, the man on deck for him. As Herter checks in, hitting .231 in 5 games, a double, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. A freshman at Solano Community College. Here comes pitch to him. First pitch swinging, and it's popped up on the infield. Moving over the shortstop, Olson, but the third baseman, McKee, will call him off. And he records the out for out number 2, And Joe Schmidt will come to the plate now with 2 down in the bottom of the third. He was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance, and he also scored a run. The run was unearned because of the error on the shortstop, Olson. That was back in the bottom of the second. We play on here in the bottom of the third with 2 down, a runner aboard at first. In a 3-1 ball game, Casper leading. Both teams even in the hit column with 3. As here comes the first offering home from Anderson. That one will miss off the plate for a ball, and the count will move to 1-0 on Schmidt. Schmidt is hitting .303 in 21 games. Another favorite to attend the All-Star game for the Horseheads. The starters will be announced on Monday. Those voted on by the teams themselves. No fan voting at this level. As this one is swung on and missed, the pitch goes back to the backstop. And Dunn, he's going to take 2 bases on this. He's heading down to third, and he is in there. Out. They're going to call him out at third. They're going to say he was safe when he first got there, but then he slid off the bag, and he will be out. So some aggressive base running there by Dunn. And it backfires for the Horseheads, as that is the third and final out. Here in the bottom of the third, we head to the top of the 4th inning. Horseheads leading 3-1. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. 3-4-5 men due up here for the Whiskey Jacks in the top of the 4th inning. Casper leading 3-1 as Jerson Morales back out there. He will deal home, and it is a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 the count to McDowell, who was 1 for 1. He doubled in the ball game, but then he was thrown out on a miscommunication on the bases. Back in the 1st inning, as that one will catch the outside corner. That outside corner, a bit generous there this evening. But if that's going to be the call all night, then just let it stay consistent. And we'll work with that. Here comes the 0-2 offering from Morales. This one is swung on and hit out to center field, and this one is going to get down for a base hit. As over to cut it off is done, the throw comes into second, and aboard with the base hit to lead off the inning is Caleb McDowell. So he is 2 for 2 on the evening and halfway to the cycle. As it will send up Jake Jelly, the left fielder. He is 1 for 1 with a single out to right so far in the ball game. And he comes to the plate with nobody out in the top of the 4th inning with a runner aboard at first. Three to 1, the Horseheads leading here in the top of the 4th inning as Morales love to turn another double play here. The Horseheads already have 1 on the evening as that one is swung on and missed by Jelly. So the count will be 0-1 on him. He is out of East Grand Forks, Minnesota, 6'2", 200 pounds, hitting .323 on the season in 24 games for Wheat City. 21 runs, 8 doubles, 22 RBIs, 3 homers, 12 walks, and 26 strikeouts. Here comes the next offering, and this will miss too tall. And the count will move to 1-1. His last game, he was 3 for 5, a homer, 4 RBIs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. I was back against the Pioneers in the 18-4 victory that they had. As Morales comes set, here comes pitch. That one will miss outside for a ball, and the count will move to 2-1 on Jelly. Nobody out. Top of the 4th inning. A 3-1 ball game here. Casper leading. As Morales looking in for the sign from Haight. He's got it. Now comes set. And here comes pitch. This one will catch the bottom of the zone for a strike, 2-2. We did ask Wheat City if we could get an interview with Zoe Hicks, who is the only female player in the league, but she is charting tonight. So we will persist. We'll ask her again tomorrow night and then again on Sunday. Love to hear from her, hear about her experiences so far on the season. As here comes the 2-2 pitch home. This one is swung on, topped right out in front of the mound. It'll be Haight to glove and fire over to Schmidt. The fire's low, but it is a nice pick there by Schmidt over at first. So that one will go 1-3 on the ground out. Haight quickly popping out from behind the plate as McDowell will go down to second on it. And it will send up Jackson Sorensen 0 for 1 with a fly out so far tonight. He flew out to left. And he comes to the plate with 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. Chris is hogging the fan. Over, yeah. Thank you. Morales looks in. He gets ready to deal the first offering home to Sorensen. As he will go over the sides once again here more with Haight. Try to get on the same page as his battery mate here this evening. Morales looks out. Now he's got the sign. He deals home, and that one will catch the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Haight was set up outside, but then the pitch faded inside. But regardless, it was a strike, so the count will be 0-1. Top of the 4th inning, 1 down. Casper leading 3-1. As Chris is looking to make an appearance in the All-Star game himself as the All-Star cameraman with these angles tonight. As Morales steps off, he's going to check the runner back at second. We joke, he's the cameraman for the All-Star game regardless. Mostly, we can't find anybody else to do it. So, by default, Chris is here. And he does a great job. 3-1, Casper leading top of the 4th inning. Here comes pitch. That one will catch the outside corner for a strike. And now Sorensen is down in the count 0-2. He is 0 for 1. He has flied out in the ball game. As he bats here with 1 down in the top of the 4th. 3-1, Casper leading. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 4 men left on for the Horseheads. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on for Wheat City. Morales takes a look back at the runner and now deals home. That one too tall. He had to come out of his crouch to make that one. Morales has just hit 50 pitches, 35 strikes, and 15 balls for him. He has stayed away from ball 4 which has really been one of the keys to this outing. He looks in, gets ready to deal the 1-2 offering home. Checks the runner back. Now comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Sorensen, and he is down swinging. Got him on an inside pitch, and it will be Dylan McKee out of the plate with 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning and a runner at second. He has not recorded an official at bat. He was hit by a pitch the first time he came up to the plate. Casper leading 3-1. It was actually funny because apparently there are 2 Dylan McKees who play college baseball. And Dylan McKee's dad came up and he was like, I want to make sure you have the right one because my son is never the Dylan McKee that pops up first when you Google search him. As Morales deals home, and this one is fouled back to us. There is one from Nebraska, and that's who we had in there. And he was like, no, my son is from Phoenix. So Dylan McKee, Phoenix, Arizona product. 6 foot, 190-pound freshman at Phoenix College, hitting .270 on the season for Wheat City. 10 games, 8 runs, 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts. As Morales is ahead in the count on him, 0-1. Here comes the next offering. That one will miss too tall, and the count will move to 1-1. Houston Fogelstrom is the man on deck should the inning continue. His last game, McKee was 2 for 6 with 2 runs, scored a double, an RBI, and a strikeout. As you score 18 runs, nobody's going 0-4 in that game. Morales checks the runner back, deals home. That one misses outside. Haight keeps it in front of him, though. And so there is no advance by the runner. Andrew Haight doing a nice job defensively behind the plate once again. Haven't had too many complaints from behind the plate defensively this season, especially as we progress later on to the season. As here comes a 2-1 offering. This one misses upstairs, and it'll be 3-1. McKee ahead in the hitters count here now with 2 down in the bottom of the 4th inning. Wheat City trailing 3-1, but they do have a runner out at second base. That is Caleb McDowell, who singled to get a base. Ooh, yeah, we'll roll it. That one misses well outside, and it will be ball 4. So McKee will be down to first on the 2-out walk, and it will send up Houston Fogelstrom, who is 0 for 1. He has flied out to right. I believe that was the nice running catch that Herter made out there in his first plate appearance. He will dig in, hitting .287 on the season. 25 games played for him, 16 runs, 5 doubles, 4 homers, 18 RBIs, and 32 strikeouts. He was leading the lead in strikeouts for a while. He is now 3rd in the league in strikeouts. Hayden Brown of the Mining City Tommyknockers is 2nd. And I just can't seem to remember who's first, as this one is first pitch swinging and fouled off to the right side, 0-1. As everybody's running for this, dads included. We got a dad leading the pack here for the foul ball up in the grandstands. He's going to get it. He's waving the kids off. Oh, he said, go back to your seat. Oh, he's keeping it. Oh, cold-hearted. Oh, now he's giving it to a little girl. Oh, he waved off all the boys. He gave it to a little girl. There you go. We'll give him a round of applause for that one. There you go. Oh, she's down there in the little pink cap as that one misses outside for a ball, and the count will move to 1-1. He had us in the first half, I'm not going to lie. But, with the way the foul balls are going here tonight, those boys will have lots of chances. Morales checks the runner back. Here comes a pitch. This one is swung on, fouled back to us. This might hit us. No, I think it went over us. And so there you go. The boys are off and running. There you go. Can will move to 1-2 now. McDowell at second. McKee at first. Fogelstrom 0 for 1 with a fly out. We have a baby going up in the air. Yeah, in this game. The fans are giving it to us here this evening. They are giving us the entertainment and the energy. For good reason, the Horseheads leading 3-1 as Morales checks the runner back at second. And now deals home the 1-2 pitch is swung on and fouled back. That one is going to land down by the Bud Light trailer. That little girl in the pink hat has not moved. She does not know what's going on. I wish that was me. Just vibes. 1-2 the count, home to Fogelstrom. Batting with 2 down in the top of the 4th. Runners aboard at 1st and 2nd. Whiskey Jacks have left 1. Looking to strand 2 more. Here is Morales. This one is skied to left. Moving in on it is Reynes. Now out is Joy. And in foul territory, he will make the catch for out number 3. So Morales in and out of trouble. He does indeed strand those 2 runners for Wheat City. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Casper leading 3-1. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text Go Heads to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. Joe Schmidt to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning here. 3-1 Casper leading the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. He was at the plate as he sends this one out to the shortstop. First pitch swinging, and the throw over to first is in time to get him. I was going to say he was at the plate when Dunn was thrown out at the bases to end the last inning. But he is down here 6-3 on just one pitch, and it will send up Andrew Haight, the catcher. Bottom of the 4th inning. Seems we are going to get an interview here. It will be with our co-owner, Chuck Heeman. We had Myra on the other night, so we will round it out. We're still waiting to hear from Giselle. We'll have to have her on this weekend because she's not going to be busy at all this weekend. As Haight, what the mic is, tell Jack to turn the crowd mic off. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss upstairs for a ball. 0-1, 1-0, excuse me. The count to Haight as Andrew is 0 for 1 in the ball game. He has struck out looking in his first plate appearance in a 3-1 ball game here. Casper leading. As swung on and missed there. Cannon moved to 1-1. I don't mean to blow Michelle up again. I know we already gave it to her about the first pitch. But the trivia question, the answer, one of them was the Marlins. And she said, yes, the Florida Marlins. I'm like, Michelle, they haven't been the Florida Marlins in a century. Here comes a pitch. That one will catch the top of the strike zone, 1-2. I know Jack made the question, so maybe he's also wrong. We'll have to interview him, and we'll have to ask who said Florida Marlins. He should know because Derek Jeter's running the team, and he's a Yankees fan, so no excuses for JB. Here comes 1-2 offering home to Haight. This one is swung on and fouled back. It will stay on the field for the catcher, Stein, as he will make... Oh, he dropped it. Oh, he dropped it in and out of his glove. Obscured by our pole here. I thought he had it in the glove, but my dad always told me 2 hands. 2 hands on the catch. Glove on the ground when you're in fielding. 2 hands on the catch. So Haight will get another chance here. 1-2 the count. We do have Chuck Heeman in the booth. We will get him on in the next half inning. He's finishing off his bag of chips, so we will let him we will let him enjoy the chips. This here comes 1-2 pitch to Haight, and this one will fall outside for a ball. Count will move to 2-2. We gave your compliments to the cameraman. Thank you very much, Dan Gerardin. And he was thrilled to hear that. Chris has been he's been dialing it up tonight with the camera. As that one is bounced up there, and the count is now run full on Haight. So that drop in foul territory could prove costly here for the Whiskey Jack should Haight get aboard. He steps out, and he'll climb back in with one down in the bottom of the fourth inning. Jake Anderson out there for his fourth inning of work. He's given up 3 runs so far. As Haight will call time, he's mixing it up there in the dirt in the batter's box, not to his liking, so we will dig in here now again. He's found a good spot. He's ready to go. A full count. Here comes payoff pitch. This one is swung on and hit. Oh, it hit off the grass. It went over the head of the third baseman. Oh, he had it perfectly lined up, and it hit right. I can see exactly where it hit, and it skipped over, and it went into left. So a little bit of a good luck base hit here for Andrew Haight, and he will be aboard on the single, and it will send up Eric Arado. Not to blow up Gehring, but we saw a couple of balls that were hit out to short when we were in Gehring the last time. Do something similar. Just hop out there. No. Gehring is lovely. We love Gehring. 3-1, Casper leading. Bottom of the fourth inning. One down for Eric Arado, who is 0 for 1 so far in the ball game. He has struck out looking, and he has also walked thus far. As here comes the first offering to him. It's too tall. Backstop Stein had to come out of his crouch to make the catch. Andrew Haight, the man aboard at first here. Once again, we are even in the hits column, 4 apiece for each team. 1 error for Wheat City, none for Casper. Horseheads have left 4, while Wheat City has left 3. As that one will miss inside. Throw will go down to first. And back safely is Haight. It will be a ball, so 2-0 the count on Arado, and the back pick is unsuccessful by Stein. 3-1, excuse me. Score of the ball game here. Arado looking to increase this Horseheads lead, or at least keep the line moving for the heart of the order, who is due up next. And that one will miss badly inside again. 3-0 the count to Arado. 64 pitches for Anderson, 33 strikes and 31 balls. He has already walked 3 men in this affair. And he is in danger of walking a fourth as Arado is ahead in the count, 3-0. He comes set, now deals home. And that one will find the strike zone on the outside corner. 3-1 the count runs to him. Christian Lopez is the man on deck. Arado will dig back in. As here comes the 3-1 pitch from Anderson. Swung on and missed. He went back to that outside corner, and it had Arado swinging. So Anderson has battled back here nicely to run the count full. It looks like they are perhaps getting some action. There's somebody down in the bullpen for Wheat City. He's just sitting there. He's just hanging out by himself down in the bullpen. Here comes the 3-2 offering home to Arado. Runner takes off. Doesn't matter because the pitch is outside and it is ball 4. So Arado will take the walk. And it will be Christian Lopez to come up to the plate, who was 1 for 1. He has singled and also taken a base on balls tonight. Here at the ballpark. It is Throwback Friday, Casper History Baseball Friday night here at the ballpark. So we are celebrating all of the history that this city has seen baseball-wise. So we're going to have a, not to spoil it, but there will be a ghost run between innings coming up soon in honor of the Casper Ghost. So yes, we went, here comes the first pitch. This one will miss upstairs for a ball, 1-0. I went with Michelle today, and we went and we bought some off-white sheets because that's all they had at Walmart. So we're going to don the lucky people who get to do the ghost run. The first inaugural ghost run. As here comes the 1-0 offering home to Lopez. This one will miss upstairs for a ball, and 2-0. Lopez is now ahead in the count. They also, between innings, to honor the Casper cutthroats, which is a type of fish, if you didn't know, in the North Platte River, which is backed up against the stadium here, they threw Swedish fish packages out to the crowd. We only had 4 because somebody snuck in and stole a couple packs. As that one will catch the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. We had 6 packs, and somehow it went down to 4. Was it our cameraman? Oh, this is big news. We need to alert the media. Oh, my goodness. 2-1, the count home to Lopez. Runners at first and second for him. 1 down, bottom of the 4th. Here comes pitch home. Big swing and a miss at that one. And it will even up the count at 2-2. Jake Reynes, who has 2 RBIs and a homer. He is the man on deck, so trying to get the inning to him. As Lopez, he's trying to increase his RBI total on the year. In what has already been an all-star season for him, we will surely see him in the game on the 20th representing Casper. As here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and hit to the right side. This one is into right field. They will send the runner hate. Here comes the throw. It's not in time. And going down to second on the throw is Christian Lopez. So we're talking about RBIs, and what does he do? An RBI single out to right, and it will chase in the 4th run of the night for the Horseheads. As Haight comes home to score on it. Getting down to third is Arado, and Lopez on the throw will go to second. And it will bring up Jake Reynes, who is 1 for 2 with a home run, and he's also reached on an error in the ball game. That was the error by the shortstop that allowed another run to come in. That was the run that the Horseheads got in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 4-1, they have taken another run here in the inning. Still threatening. Runners at second and third for Reynes, who skies this one out to right, but it's going to be foul. And there go the kids running. 0-1 the count. Reynes batting. 1 down, bottom of the 4th inning. Lopez at second, Arado at third. 1 run already in for the Horseheads here in the frame and looking for more. Here comes pitch. This one missed well outside. He gets away from the catcher. Here comes Arado. He will score without a problem on the wild pitch by Anderson, and it will send Lopez down to third. So Arado comes home to score on the wild pitch. And Lopez gets down to third, and it is 5-1. Pitch was a ball, and it will be a 1-1 offering home to Reynes when it is made. Lopez is the man aboard at third for Reynes, who's already scored him once tonight on that home run. What? Oh, we got a paraglider here over the field. Chris with the camera angle. Look at this. We'll see if we can get him in frame. As here comes a pitch. Big swing and a miss there by Reynes. As there we go. You can see it out in the left. There you go. As it is a 1-2 offering home to Reynes. Runner aboard at third up for him. Bottom of the 4th inning, 1 out. This one is swung on and hit out to right center. This ball is going to get down. Here comes Lopez with the 6th run of the ball game. Rounding first and heading into second is Jake Reynes, who has been the man here this evening. His 2nd extra base hit of the evening. And that one rattles all the way out to right center for an RBI double for him. As they are just teeing off against Anderson here. 6 runs in off of him. As it will send Ryan Callahan up to the plate. He also has a hit on the evening, one of the 6 that the Horseheads have amassed here. Callahan 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out, as we will have a mound visit here. Nobody getting warm in the bullpen for the Whiskey Jacks. So a meeting on the mound here. We will take this time. We'll set up Chuck's mic for him so we can get him on. You have... You've heard him. Yeah, you can move the fan out of the way. You have heard him in the background when he was running the live stream. When our cameraman Chris, he took a little vacation there for a while. But we will get Chuck here, get him all set up, Go ahead, put it on. Hello, sir. How are you tonight?
I am tremendous. How are you?
You know what? 6-1. I can't complain.
Yeah. Well, you could.
I mean, I could.
Nobody's going to listen, but you could.
Still, they are out there meeting on the
I'll
mound.
tell you, it's nice to see him playing well.
It absolutely is. Nice to see him hitting like this. You know, the offense hasn't been the problem all year, but the pitching, Jerson giving him a nice outing here tonight.
Yep. I know Scott and I talked about it a lot kind of towards the end of the first half about how we're really, we weren't going to win the first half, so we still got a chance to in the second, how he's really kind of lining everything up to make that happen. And so it's good to see these guys playing well. And decent crowd today. Nice to see on a Friday night. Really glad people are here. We thank them for that. But here we are. Where are we at, 6-1?
6-1. We lead this one here. Bottom of the fourth inning, 1 out for Ryan Callahan, who was 1 for 2 in the ball game. He singled to right, and he also grounded out, as he will take a strike on the outside corner. There is action now down in that Whiskey Jacks bullpen. So we had Myra on, and we talked to
Did
her.
you?
We did. We had her on
What do you want me for?
Tuesday night.
You
Well,
had
we
Myra
got to
on.
get both sides of the coin.
Whatever she said. I'm all in on that. I know better than – I'm married, so I know better than to argue.
Here comes the offering home. This one is fouled off, and the count will run to 0-2 on Callahan. We were talking to her about the All-Star game and how excited she was for that to come to town. So
that is coming up fast. Actually, it's coming up 2 weeks from Monday is the first day of it. It's a 2-day event. It's 19th and 20th of July. I know, today when I got back into town, we started talking about how we're going to handle the logistics of it. Look at this guy.
This one is swung on, and it's
Very
dunked down
fond.
into center. Here comes the runner, Reynes. They will send him no throw. Oh, and there's nobody covering at second.
Nobody.
So Callahan, the heads-up base running, he will head down to second on it, give him an RBI double. And so Jake Reynes comes home to score. Callahan takes his place out there at second. This one just dunked in there in center, but perfectly placed. And now 7-1, they just keep the line moving here as Preston Joy will come to the plate 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts.
And again, this is kind of what you like to see.
It is. It is.
Callahan noticed nobody was covering second, took off. No challenge at all. Love to see these guys with heads-up baseball and just, keep your foot on the gas, that kind of thing. That's what you need to do because, as we've all seen in summer ball, you get into the late innings on relief pitching, and it's always kind of iffy.
This one is sent out into left. Settling under it is Jelly, and he will be there for the catch to retire Joy for the second out.
Is his name Jelly?
It is.
Is it really?
It is, because I'll show you how it's spelled. It is. That's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
And that's not how I was pronouncing it to start it, but somebody corrected me in the chat.
They just played 2 games in Nebraska. I didn't even notice. I didn't notice anything in Nebraska because couldn't wait to get back here. But, yeah. So, 2 weeks from now, All-Star Game, tickets are going, actually starting to go really well, so that's good. Voting is going on right now. The coaches in the league vote the players in.
Mm-hmm.
So we're collecting ballots. I think about half of them are in. They have until Sunday night. So the plan is that Steve Wagner and I will sit down and look at the ballots and who got, some of them will be very obvious, and some of them you kind of have to look at some things like, are they going to be here? Sometimes we've had cases where someone was voted an all-star and then they've had to go home.
Yeah.
Not from injury so much, but if a coach knows a guy is going home, you can still make him an all-star, but someone has to play. But our plan is to have the team put together by Monday night and do announcements on Tuesday. That's our plan.
Okay.
That gives everybody time to, as we kind of talked about today, all of our staff and all of the Nebraska staff are going to be assigned a team, and they're going to be like the team concierge. Somebody will handle Hastings, and we'll get them all coordinated, get them here. They're all wearing special jerseys this year, so we have to coordinate. There's a lot of coordination. It's going to be a really, really big event. So I don't mean to talk about what we're doing, but the things that we'll have for the fans are really our goal was to show off what Casper can do and the things that we have to offer here that maybe people don't know about. They don't know how good our softball teams are, our girls softball teams. So we're going to have all-star softball teams. And one of the things that I cannot wait to see as we watch, we're at 3-1?
It is 3-1, the count to Dunn, who has already taken 2 walks tonight. So.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
One of the things that we're going to do with this, we're doing an exhibition softball game on the Monday night, right before the home run derby. What we're going to do is during this game, so for instance, we'll have an inning where we have the 3 batters or there's 3 outs. Then we're going to run up one of the all-stars.
Okay.
to hit against the pitchers.
Oh,
and
okay.
where this came from was, are they done?
That's strike two. It's strike two. Where are they
kids.
going? Guys.
Strike two, and they
Oh
just
my
threw
gosh.
it back on the field.
Okay, here we go.
I blame Chris. They're all watching the live stream down in the dugout. And
That was only
was
done,
strike two.
swung
It was
and
a
missed at the
3-1.
pitch, but that was only strike two.
Yep.
Almost better than the hidden ball trick.
There you go. So where the kind of having our guys hit came from, I ran an independent team in the Frontier League outside Chicago a number of years ago, and one year one of our interns was a college softball pitcher.
Okay.
And our this was a professional team. These guys were pros.
Right.
Couldn't touch her
Wow.
because it's a whole different dynamic. There we go.
And that's ball four. So Hank Dunn with his third walk of the evening. And it will send up Brandon Herder with runners aboard at first and second and 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, so they were just out there on the field playing around one day.
Yep.
And they knew she was a pitcher, and they said, "Hey, come on, let's give it a shot." And they couldn't touch her, just couldn't.
you go.
So one of the goals I want is to show how good these girls are playing softball. And I say girls because I'm 62 years old and it's girls softball, and I don't mean to discriminate against anybody.
Well, if they're under
But there is
18,
no
it
boys
is girls softball.
Yeah. But I want to show people how good these players are, and really, you don't. Here we go.
This one is swung on and hit out to second. They will go to short.
Third out. Yeah.
The shortstop covering, and
Well,
that
we'll
will be
take
the third
4
out.
runs. We'll
So
take-
now they can leave the field.
Yeah.
And
let us keep our 4 runs.
and the Horseheads putting up 4 runs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Chuck Heyman joining us. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, I'm done. You're
And
kicking me out.
if you want to stick around for another
I
inning, we'll
want
have
to finish
you.
the All-Star game
absolutely.
stuff. We only got through the first thing. There's like
We-
11 things. I'll be here all day.
So Chuck Heyman is not leaving the booth. Don't go anywhere. He will be back
It's air
with us.
conditioned in here, so no, I'm not leaving.
Barely.
The booth. Well,
We got the fan going.
barely. I suppose that's it. Yeah, you know what? Let me, if you don't mind, let's rip through the All-Star game, and I'll kind of let people know what's going on.
We'll just keep going. Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
So we have the exhibition softball game on Monday night, followed by the home run derby, which is always a blast. This will be our third All-Star game, and it's always fun. Every team will have a representative.
Cool.
And every team representative will be assigned a high school senior here in Casper.
Wow.
So
okay.
whoever wins the home run derby, that high school senior that's assigned to them gets a $500 scholarship.
Wow.
And that's from First Interstate Bank.
Very nice.
Yeah. So there's a financial incentive in that. There's also going to be a kids clinic put on each day by Major League University, who is I can talk about those guys at MLU forever. They're friends of ours. We've known them for a number of years. They do a great job. So then we'll have autograph sessions, picture sessions, a lot of fan interactive stuff on the first day.
Yep.
Second day is the All-Star game itself, which is a little more serious than the Fan Fest and exhibition. And then following that is going to be fireworks. It's the first time we've done fireworks here with the Horseheads. And so it's the same company that does the city fireworks on 4th of July.
Okay.
So we're really expecting big things.
Yeah.
And that's brought to us by our friends at Williams. They've kind of covered the cost of that.
Very nice.
So you've got a 2-day event. If you go on to CasperHorseheads.com, you can get a ticket for the entire event. One ticket gets you into the whole thing.
Excellent.
And we're going to pack as much fun as we can. It's one of the things that we, again, really want to show people what we do here, not just at the Horseheads, but at the city of Casper, what the city of Casper has to offer. So it's really going to be fun. Now you can kick me out of here.
No. Well,
I jammed
thank
all
you.
I jammed all that
you
in
got
an
it,
inning
and
break.
we're ready to
it's
go
like
back.
I've been drinking caffeine all day or something.
You know what? Jerome's coming up here. Maybe we'll get him on next.
That would be great. I think that's what Chris is doing, is chasing
Oh
him
man.
down. It's family
maybe
night.
he's here
Did
to
you
fix.
interview Chris?
He's here to fix the AC. No, Chris won't come on.
Chris won't come on.
Top of the fifth inning, Jerson Morales, first pitch home to Rhett Stein. He sends this one out to right center, and this ball will get down. It'll roll all the way out to the track, and heading into second with the double is Stein.
Well, I just brought him bad luck, so I'm ducking out.
Okay,
Hannah, thank
all
you
right.
for letting me talk
Absolutely.
about the All-Star game. I could talk about this all day. I really appreciate
For
it.
sure. Thank you for coming on, sir.
Anytime.
All right, Chuck Heyman, thank you very much. As Morales out for his fifth inning of work, top of the fifth inning. Jerome is not here for an interview. He's here to fix AC. Thank you, King. We're suffering. As Garrett Olson will check in, the number 9 man for the Whiskey Jacks here, batting with a runner aboard at second. He is 0 for 1 on the evening with a strikeout swinging. As here comes a pitch home. This one sent out to the second baseman, Arado. He gobbles, fires over to Schmidt covering. For out number 1, it does advance the runner, so a sacrifice there is complete. and it will send up Ethan Sitzman. The second baseman is 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. He asked when you were going to get on. You want to say hi to the folks? You don't want to say anything? Jerome, you want to say something? Jerome will grab the headset. Jerome joins us, the co-GM of the Horseheads. It's just a revolving door up here in the press box. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
That is great to hear. 7-1, the Horseheads lead, so you got to love that. As
I do.
Morales looking to protect the lead. Runner aboard at third. Here comes the pitch, and that one is a strike on the outside corner. What have you been up to tonight?
A whole lot of grilling.
There you go.
Yeah, getting sweaty.
Chris is always down there eating between innings, so he's always, you got to quality control. You got to taste test everything. Yes, here comes a pitch, and that'll miss outside for a ball, 1-1.
I'm a firm believer in quality control.
Of course.
You got to taste your product.
Of course.
Before you expect people to pay for it.
Well, we have pulled pork sandwiches here tonight, a specialty. I did a little quality control before the game. Excellent. As this one is set out into center, and his tracks is done. He makes the catch. Here comes the throw. It's going to come home. Oh, they got a shot at him, but it will not. Oh, man, Dunn showing off the gun out there in center. It was cut off by the first baseman, Schmidt. So the second run of the ball game for the Whiskey Jacks will come home to score. We were talking with Chuck about the All-Star game. So how excited are you for that?
Beyond excited. The All-Star Extravaganza, presented by Hydrotext.
You sound like the ad I do.
You're my inspiration.
Thank you. As it will send Dean Bittner up to the plate with 2 down and the base is empty here, 7-2 ball game. As this one is shot out into left, and this ball is foul. He cleaned that one out, but he pulled it just too far.
We should look up where the history of that foul comes from.
Foul? Well, it's like fair. Well, I guess, yeah.
Foul? Yeah. Like the bird? Like a foul?
Spelled differently? So, are you a big baseball guy? No?
I'm a big operation guy.
A big operations guy? A big grill guy?
Yeah.
That's okay. What is your favorite part about getting to come to the ballpark every day?
The beer. I mean, the atmosphere. The beer's okay. I mean, it's the people, right? No, in all honesty, I think it's the people. Like we have a couple fans that I've met over the course of the last couple days, and they said thank you for bringing this to Casper. We need this, and we appreciate everything you do and all the hard work you put in. So.
That one is swung on and missed, and the can will move to 0-2 on Bittner. Well, I mean, we do have plenty of beer options here at the ballpark.
Yeah, we're loaded up for the fourth.
We are
ready to go.
We are ready to rock and roll, and that game is selling out fast, so make sure to get your tickets as here comes the 0-2 offering. And that one will catch the outside corner for strike 3, as down looking is Bittner, and that will send us to the bottom of the 5th inning, 7-2, the Horseheads leading. Well, Jerome, thank you very much for joining us and for fixing the AC.
Yeah, hopefully it gets a little colder in here.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Pretty hot.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go, 7-2, Horseheads leading. Welcome back to the ball game. Hannah Martin with you as we have a new pitcher here in the bottom of the fifth inning. 7-2, the Casper Horseheads lead the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. It is Brandon Nix, the right-hander out of Omaha, Nebraska, 5'9", 175 pounds. He comes in decisionless with an ERA of 9.69. 8 games, 1 game started for him. He has appeared in 13 innings of work, 7 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 17 hits. His last appearance was back on the 26th against the Trappers. Took a no decision in 1 inning of work. He walked 2 men and he struck out 1. So the night is over for Anderson. We will get you his line here in a moment as Joe Schmidt, Andrew Haight, and Eric Arado will be the men due up. Anderson is on the line for the loss here. In 4 innings of work, he gave up 7 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. He allowed 7 hits. He hit 1 man, 3 wild pitches, and he also gave up a home run to Jake Reynes. So the book is closed on him for the evening as the first offering from Nix is a ball outside. It is a 1-0 offering home to Joe Schmidt as here comes pitch. That one will miss well upstairs for another ball, 2-0. Well, now we had Myra and Chuck, and we had Jerome. So now we need to get Giselle up here because we've had Ava and Abby too. And Chris will not give us an interview. Maybe end of the season. That'll be it. But we do have to get Giselle up here at some point. As here comes the 2-0 offering home to Schmidt. This one not anywhere close. And Schmidt is ahead in the count, 0-1. Joe 0 for 1. He has been hit by a pitch, and he is also grounded out. As our head intern Rihanna off the clock here. As that one, it'll miss outside for another ball, 4-0. We were just talking about all the beer we got at the ballpark, and here she is with a Skull Tree cup in her hand. Good for her. I wish that was me. Instead, we are sweating profusely up here because AC's not working. But it's a fun ball game to be able to call 7-2 here. You love to see it. And the Horseheads with another runner aboard. It is Joe Schmidt who walked just moments ago, and Andrew Haight to dig in 1 for 2 on the evening. He has struck out looking, and he's also singled. So Brandon Nix comes in relief of Anderson, and he walks the first man that he faces. And he will deal ball 1 up and away. Home to Haight. Walks have been a problem for him. In 13 innings, he has issued 19 of them. So Horseheads looking to add to their lead. It is 5 as it stands right now. That one missing upstairs. Nix has yet to throw a strike. The only strike that was that appeared in the count to Schmidt was a foul ball. As here comes the pitch home to Haight, 2-0. A strike on the outside corner. 2-1 the count. The sun back out from behind the clouds, so the shadows are playing on the field once more. It is just past 8:15 here local time. As Nix looks in, and here comes a pitch. It's a curveball that falls in there for a strike. And the count will move to 2-2 here on Haight. Schmidt, Haight, and Arado due up here in the frame for the Horseheads. And if anybody reaches, Christian Lopez. He's got an RBI so far on the evening. As Nix comes set, here comes a 2-2 offering. This one misses well low, and the count will run full. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching, hanging in there, chatting with us. We love to hear from you. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, if you got a player on the team, if you got a daughter in the press box, talking for 4 hours. We love to hear from you. Here comes the payoff pitch home. This one is swung on and hit to the third baseman, who throws to second for 1 over to first. And they do not turn the double play. Haight too much speed. As they try to go around the horn, they will have Schmidt in the middle on the fielder's choice. Haight will be aboard. As Schmidt out. And Arado taking his place at first with 1 down. Here they're in the bottom of the 5th. 0 for 1 is Arado. He has struck out looking and walked twice. Walks have been big for the Horseheads here this evening. They've taken another one here in the frame. They got 2 runs in the first, 1 in the second, and then 4 coming in the fourth. Whiskey Jacks, 1 in the first and 1 in the fifth. And that is all doing for the boys tonight. As here comes pitch. That one will miss inside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Whiskey Jacks will have the heart of the order up in the top of the 6, the 3-4-5 men. As Nick's just trying to deal with the boys here in the bottom of the 5th. As the lineup turns over once again for the Horseheads. Here comes pitch. This one too tall and it misses away. 2-0 the count to Arado, who is ahead. All 3 men that have come to the plate so far have been ahead in the count. 12 pitches for Knicks, just 3 have found the strike zone. The other 9 have been balls. As here comes the pitch home to Arado. That'll find the outside corner and off-speed pitch. And it'll move to 2-1. Beautiful night here in Casper, Wyoming, as we have had so many on the season. Not last night. It started out nice, and then it quickly unraveled. 88 degrees, so it has not cooled off much from the start of the game, as that is another curveball that misses outside, and it will be a 3-1 count to Arado. They are getting action up down in that Whiskey Jacks bullpen, so we will see how long the night is for Brandon Nix, who has not been sharp thus far. He does have 1 out, though, but there is a runner aboard at first. Time is called at the plate by Arado. He's going to fix his batting gloves and step out. We certainly hope you can join us tomorrow night, 6:35 first pitch. And then Sunday night, 4th of July, 7:05 first pitch. As here comes the pitch here, and it is swung on and missed by Arado. A full count now to him. 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 6 men left on for Casper. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left on for Wheat City. As Arado will climb back into the box now. Nix comes set, and he is ready to deal the full count offering home. Here comes the pitch. Runner takes off. This one is swung on and fouled back, so he will have to mosey on back to first. Morenas comes out to collect the foul ball. Nice of him. As Chuck mentioned, we've been talking about the All-Star game. Quite excited for you. We will have coverage. That's going to be a big game. We're going to have a lot of eyes. We got to be tip-top shape, Chris. We're ready. We are ready to go. And I believe the Pioneers will have coverage as well on audio, as this one is swung on and hit fouled at the left field line. It'll get out of play. But, no, that should be fun. I've never gotten to call a home run derby before, so that will be fun. You're going to be busy. You're going to have to be, panning and zooming and moving all around. Only the best for our viewers. Absolutely. And everybody in the league is going to be watching, Chris. You got to mentally prepare before the game. You got to get ready. You got to meditate. You got to see the ball, be the ball. Here comes the full count pitch. This one is swung on and hit out to center. Bittner is there. The runner took off. He will head back now as the catch is made. Throw comes into first, but it is off the mark. So Arado will be out on the fly out to center. And it will send up Christian Lopez, who is 2 for 2 in the ball game. He has singled to right twice, and he's also walked so far. We know Christian always has a lot of family members watching, so we want to say hello to them. Thank them for tuning in. As Lopez digs in here now. Getting ready for the first offering from Nix on the evening. As here comes pitch. This one is swung on and hit foul. This one will fade out of play. And the kids will go a-running for it. 0-1 the count to Lopez. He is hitting .366 on the season, 22 games, 15 runs scored, 10 doubles, 25 RBIs now, and 9 stolen bases. Average is going to be higher because he's 2 for 2. That's what it started out as on the night. Last game, he was 1 for 4. That was back on Wednesday night against the Big Sticks, a game that the Horseheads lost 8-3. As Nix looks in, he's ready to deal. He sends this one to the plate, and Lopez sends it out to right. Moving over is Fogelstrom, and he makes the catch out there on the warning track to retire the side. So the Horseheads get a base runner. They do strand him here in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th. Casper with a 7-2 lead. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. Hannah Martin alongside you as the Horseheads lead this one 7-2. In the top of the 6th inning, it'll be the heart of the lineup due up for Wheat City against Jerson Morales, who goes out for another inning of work. McDowell is first pitch swinging, and right there to make the catch at hip height is Hank Dunn. There's our head intern, Rihanna. Rihanna, hello. There she is. No, you're not on the camera. It's zoomed in right now. You're good. Hello. Enjoy the beverage. I know. As the first out of the inning has been recorded, 1 pitch, 1 out for Morales. And it will send up Jake Jelly, who is a left fielder. Went for 2 in the ball game with a single and a ground out. He is singled to right and grounded out right in front of the plate. As here comes the offering for Morales. First pitch swinging is Jelly, and this ball gets down. It'll roll around out there in right center. He is heading into second. He will get in there with a stand-up double. And so it's an extra base hit with 1 out in the top of the 6th for Jelly. And it will send up Jackson Sorensen. Sorensen is 0 for 2 in the ballgame with a fly out and a strikeout swinging. Morales is at 71 pitches, 50 strikes, 21 balls, and 5 1/3 innings of work. As watching from deep Southwest Virginia is Lavon. Her grandson is Gay Jost. Oh, well, happy birthday to your grandson, and thank you very much for tuning in. We'll give you shout-outs for free. We don't charge unlike some other teams. We would never. Anyone who wants a shout-out can absolutely have one. You want a shout-out, Chris? As this one is swung on and missed, 0-1. It is a 7-2 ball game here. 1 out, top of the 6th inning. Should we give a shout out? We will give a shout out to Chris's mom, Giselle, who is home with his sisters, Abby and Ava, longtime fans of the broadcast. We had Ava on the other night. She gave us a great quote. There's a bee on the light, bestie. Thank you, Ava. As here comes the 0-1 offering home from Morales. That one misses inside, but it's another nice block by Haight to stop the runner from advancing. We will give you some score updates from around the league as the Sunfish have beat the Trappers 10-2. The Moo have taken a lead over the Saber Dogs 7-5, that game in the top of the 8th. Tommyknocker is leading the Big Stick 6-1 in the top of the 5th. And the Spuds and Pioneers just tipping off that game in the bottom of the 1st. And it is scoreless as here comes a 1-1 offering from Morales. This will find the outside corner of the plate. A nice pitch, and the count has moved to 1-2 on Sorensen, who is batting with 1 out in the top of the 6th inning and a runner aboard at second. The Sodbusters and the Sasquatch are idle this evening, but they will be facing each other tomorrow night. As here comes 1-2 pitch. This one is swung on and hit to the left side, but this one is going to get out of play. And so will be a 1-2 offering. They ran the ghost race in between innings. You might have seen on YouTube. We always have fun here at the ballpark, regardless of the score. But you know what? The score here tonight making it a more fun game for the folks who showed up to the ballpark. 7-2. Horseheads are leading. They got 2 in the first, 1 in the second, and then 4 in the fourth. Wheat City, 1 in the first and 1 in the fifth. As Morales deals the offering home, this one is served right to the shortstop, Joy, and he drops it. He will underhand to second, and the runner is back safely. Oh, it was a line drive out to Joy that he dropped, and then they tried to go to second to get Jelly, who was leaning. And we will see they will score in a hit. And so, I don't make the scoring decisions. Once again, would love to emphasize that, as it is a single that has Sorensen aboard. And it will send up Dylan McKee, who is 0 for 0. He's been hit by a pitch, and he's also walked. His first pitch swinging. This one is going to be sent out to right. Diving for it is Herder, and he makes the catch. They go to second. They try to turn 2. They will not. What a catch by Brandon Herder out there. He went diving for it. It was a little dunk right into right, but he did not let it fall. Let me tell you, we have seen some defense out in right. We talked about it a little bit earlier in the broadcast. Brandon Herder has been excellent. Hank Dunn has been excellent out there in right. And it is Herder who gets the job done here on that play. As everybody had to hold up on the play. And it will send Houston Fogelstrom up to the plate with now 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Here comes the first offering from Morales. He comes set. And now he will deal home. This one will miss outside for a ball, 1-0. Fogelstrom is 0 for 2. He has flied out twice so far on the evening. Play here in the top of the 6th inning with 2 down, 7-2, Casper leading. Morales at 78 pitches, 55 strikes, and 23 balls. Here comes the next offering. That one will miss outside, 2-0 now, the count to Houston. We thought for a while that his name was Fogelstrom Houston because they have the names backwards in Point Streak. But it is not. And we have made that correction because if there's one thing we're going to do, it's make a correction when Hannah's wrong about something. Unabashedly. Here comes 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss at a fastball upstairs. And now the count runs to 2-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left on for Wheat City. 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 7 men left on for Casper. 5-run ball game. Wheat City threatening here. They've got a runner at first and second. 2-1 the count home to Fogelstrom. Here comes pitch. This one is swung on and fouled off to the right side. And it is now 2-2. Top of the 6th inning, 2 down here in Casper. As, JB has to get out of the way of the small children running. He's got the camera there. He ducks in behind the beer cart. There you go. King of safety. 2-2 the count, home to Fogelstrom. Morales looking to set him down and strand a pair of Wheat City runners. Morales. Here comes pitch. This one is swung on and sent foul down the left field line. So the count will hold at 2-2. Shout out to, and Bella. Yes, I forgot about Bella. We have not had Bella on the broadcast yet. But is she going to be here this weekend? Oh, we'll get her on the broadcast then for sure. We got to get Giselle and Bella on the broadcast this week. 2-2 the count to the man at the plate, Houston Fogelstrom. Morales looking to set him down here. He comes set. Gets ready now, deals home. Swung on and missed. And they will strike him out here in the top of the 6th inning. So Morales, he's just getting it done here tonight. A 2-run game that he is throwing as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 7-2, Casper leading. Seven to 2 ball game as we open play here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be Rainus Callahan and Joy due up to face Brandon Nix, the reliever here for the Whiskey Jacks, as his first offering will miss off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Rainus on the night, 2 for 3 with a 2-run home run. He's reached on an error, and he also had an RBI double back at his last plate appearance, so an excellent night so far for Rainus as he leads off here in the bottom of the 6th. As that one will miss downstairs, and the count will move to 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, 7-2, Casper leading. No pulled pork left? Yeah, it was a pretty quick middle inning. We are trying to find out if they have any pulled pork left down in concessions. As an off-speed pitch there will catch the outside corner for strike 1, and the count will move to 2-1. Rainus leading off for the Horseheads in the bottom of the 6th inning. Looking to get the Heads back on the board. They have not scored since the 4th when they put up 4. As that's another off-speed pitch that catches the outside corner. Rainus shaking his head. He didn't like it, but the count will move to 2-2. Fans are packed in here tonight in this middle section, and you'd love to see that. Great to see fans coming out and supporting Casper and having a nice time at the ballpark, too, and it's a good game for him. Casper leading 7-2. Here comes 2-2 pitch. This one is fouled back to us, and the count will hold at 2-2. Rainus hitting .231 on the season. 14 games, 10 runs, 4 homers, 17 RBIs, and 11 strikeouts. So he's already added to the home run and RBI total. Bless you, Chris. Of course. As here comes 2-2 pitch. This one is swung on and hit out to right. Moving over on it is Fogelstrom. He's in foul territory, has it lined up, and he makes the catch for out number 1. It will send up Ryan Callahan, who is 2 for 3 in the ball game. He has singled to right, grounded to first, and doubled out to left center. The Horseheads will take on Wheat City for the next 2 games, and then they will be up in Spearfish, South Dakota, taking on the Sasquatch for the first time this season, as here comes the first offering home to Callahan. That will catch the top of the zone for a strike, and he is down 0-1. 3 games up at Black Hills Energy Stadium in Spearfish Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then they will be back home Friday, Saturday, Sunday to take on the Mining City Tommyknockers here at home. Here comes the next pitch to Callahan. Bottom of the zone this time. It is a strike 0-2. And then it will be the longest road trip of the year for Casper. They are heading out to eastern Nebraska. 2 against the Sodbusters, 2 against the Moo, and then 3 more against the Sodbusters. As here comes the pitch. It is a ball. 1-2 the count moves to. There's another paraglider here. It is a night for gliding in Casper. As here comes 1-2 pitch home to Callahan. This one is swung on and hit down the line, but foul. And the count will hold at 1-2 rather. For Wheat City, they will be back home taking on the Sunfish for 3 this Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then they will head to Souris Valley, Minot, North Dakota, take on the Saber Dogs, as this one misses once again for another ball, 2-2. And then we've got the All-Star break. Don't want to miss that. We've got all the coverage for you. Should be fun. Maybe I'll get out there. No, I'll do something. As this one is swung on and hit out to left. This ball is going to get down. An inside-out swing by Callahan has this one out and left, and it will be a single for him. Some nice 2-strike hitting there by Callahan. He waited for it, went the opposite way with the pitch outside, and he will be aboard at first for Preston Joy. Is 0 for 3. He has flied out twice to left and once more to left center. As he digs in here with 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning, and a runner aboard at first. I have always said, so in Major League Baseball, they do, after the Home Run Derby every year, they do a celebrity softball game. And I have always said that I need to be famous enough so I can play in that celebrity softball game. And it's not like superstars. It's like you are on The Bachelor or something, and you can get on there. Swung on and missed. The runner goes down to second. The throw is not a good one. It's off into center, and Callahan is up running. He will head down to third on the error by the catcher. So Callahan will have a stolen base. And then he gets down to third on the error by Stein on the throw. As it was a swinging strike by Preston Joy. So he is down in the count 0-1, but now the 8th run of the night for the Horseheads, just 90 feet away, and Ryan Callahan with some heads-up base running. As Nix comes set, and he deals home. This one is swung on and tapped foul right near the plate. So 0-2 on Joy. Nix is at 34 pitches, 20 strikes, and 14 balls. Callahan hitting 256. Callahan's at third. Joy is the man at the plate. He's hitting 276 on the season. 14 games, 9 runs, 2 doubles, 8 RBIs, and 14 strikeouts. A sophomore at Georgia State. As he gets ready for the 0-2 offering from Nix. It will not be made as Nix steps off. And now we will have a meeting on the mound. The boys got to go over the signs. Battery mate's a little bit off kilt here, as it is a 7-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Just about 8:45 here local time. Sun be getting to go down. Chris has not gotten any food this game. He's withering away up here, folks. Let me tell you. But he is doing it because, we only give the best to the Horseheads the Horseheads viewers. That's why we do it. We're here every day. We're ready to rock and roll at any point. As Joy digs back in and he awaits the 0-2 offering home from Nix. He comes set. And here's pitch. This one is swung on, hit out to right. This one is hit well, back at the wall. It's a double off the wall as Vogelstrom unable to make the catch. This will score the runner, and it is an RBI double by Preston Joy. Oh, he hammered this one out there. Was off the top of the wall. And another run comes in to score for the Horseheads on the RBI double by Preston Joy. And it will send Hank Dunn to the plate. He has not recorded in a plate appearance tonight. He's been walked 3 times. As this is now an 8-2 ball game. No one is up in the Whiskey Jacks bullpen. And it will send Dunn to the plate, who checks into this one hitting .267. A freshman at Yakima Valley Junior College. 175 pounds, 6 foot. Out of Eureka, Montana. And he comes to the plate now with an RBI opportunity. A man out at second. That's Preston Joy at an RBI double just moments ago. Here comes a pitch from Nix. This one is swung on, this one is inside. And it misses for ball 1-0. 8 runs on 9 hits, no errors, and 7 men left on for Casper. 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, and 5 men left on for the Whiskey Jacks. Both teams were rained out yesterday, so their record's 0-0 on the new second half of the season. As here comes a pitch from Nix. This one missing well outside. So Dunn is ahead in the count 2-0. It's like a special significance if you strike out 4 times in a game. But I don't know. I've never seen somebody walk 4 times in a game. We'll have to invent something for Hank Dunn if he walks. And he's in a good position to do so. 2-0 the count on him. As Nix gets ready, and here comes a pitch. This one will catch the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Nix trying to battle back here. He's thrown 38 pitches, 22 for strikes, 16 balls. He has allowed 1 run in the frame already on the RBI double by Preston Joy. And the Horseheads are looking for more. As Nix comes set, stares in, checks the runner, now delivers. This one missing well outside for a ball, 3-1.
I'd like to thank Nate Drell for coming out today.
I don't know who that is. 3-1 the count in an 8-2 ball game here. Casper leading the Whiskey Jacks with a runner aboard at second and 1 down in the bottom of the 6th. As Nix takes a deep breath and now deals the offering. This one misses downstairs for ball 4. And Hank Dunn has taken 4 walks on the evening. So his on-base percentage going through the roof right now as he has reached base for the 4th time tonight. And it will send up Brandon Herter, who has not reached base. He is 0 for 3. He's grounded out twice, and he's also flied out. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 down, 8-2 Casper leading. Runners aboard at first and second for Herter. As he digs in, he gets ready to receive the first offering from Nix, who is in a bit of a jam here. Here comes. This one is swung on and sent foul down the right field line. The runners were in motion, but they, of course, will have to head back. 8-2, the Horseheads leading. 2 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 4 in the 4th, and then 1 more here in the 6th. Whiskey Jacks, 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 5th. Starter Jerson Morales has been excellent this evening. As this one is swung on and missed, an off-speed pitch on the corner to Herter. Out of Napa, California, 5'9", 190-pound freshman at Solano Community College. 84 folks watching. We want to thank you all for tuning in. Horseheads fans are happy. Our condolences to the Whiskey Jacks fans watching. As here comes the 0-2 offering home. It's on its way. This one is swung on, hit out to the second baseman, Sitzman. Oh, and he bobbles it, and this one is going to hit into right field. And the runner, Joy, is going to score on it. And you know what? He didn't get the glove on the ground, and it went right under his glove, and it trickled into right field. And it'll be the 3rd error of the ball game. And you know what? Dare I say it? I think he got excited again. He got the big eyes. It was a tailor-made double play ball. He was so ready to turn it. He forgot to get the baseball. So Joy comes home to score. Dunn is down to third on it. And Herder is aboard for the first time tonight as the throw goes over to check on Herder at first, but it'll be Joe Schmidt coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch. He grounded to short, and he has also walked. Chance for him to pick up an RBI. He's got a man out at third. That is done. Here comes a pitch. Herder takes off. Throw will not go down to second. Pitch is a strike. It'll be a stolen base for Herder. That does two things. No, he called a strike. I saw him raise the arm. Connor's got it wrong on the big board. That does two things. That takes a double play out of order, and that also puts two men in scoring position for the Horseheads here in 0-1 count. As here comes pitch. That one is going to miss outside for a ball. Count will move to 1-1. Yeah. They changed it on the big board. That's okay. It's tough to catch every pitch. I'm looking down, I'm looking around, I'm getting water, I'm doing something. It's all right. 1-1, runners at second and third for Schmidt as a curveball misses in the opposite batter's box. And it will be a 2-1 offering home to Schmidt. Checks into this game, hitting .303. In his last game, he was 1 for 3 with a double, and RBI, and 2 strikeouts. The infield is in here in a 9-2 ball game. As here comes pitch. This one is swung on, skied out to left, going back on it is Jelly. He's back, he's looking up at it, and this ball is gone! A home run for Papa Joe Schmidt, and it's a 3-run bomb out to left field. It makes this ball game a 12-2 game. Broderick's banging on the window. Joe Schmidt's first home run on the season. The Horseheads, they've gotten 2 tonight. One off the bat of Reynes, and now one off the bat of Schmitz. He got a hold of that one. And Broderick! Five runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3 of them off the home run by Joe Schmidt just moments ago. It is a 12-2 ball game. As Andrew Haight will dig in 1 for 3 with a strikeout swinging, a single, and he's also reached on the fielder's choice. Man, 12-2, 2 home runs in the ball game. Boys are getting ready for the home run derby. They are ready to rock and roll. As it is an 0-1 offering here to Andrew Haight, the number 9 man, as this one is sent to the shortstop. It bounces, but he does get it there. He deals low over to the first baseman, Sorensen, but he digs it out for out number 2. We've seen a couple of balls take some funny hops tonight off that infield grass. But regardless, Haight is down 6-3, and it will send up Eric Arado. He's 0 for 2. Struck out looking. He has walked twice, and he has also flied out. As this now a 12-2 ball game. 5 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Horseheads, as they are putting on a show here tonight for the hometown crowd. 12 runs on 10 hits, 7 men left for the Horseheads. As here comes first offering to Arado. This one misses well outside for a ball, 1-0. Did you track the ball with the camera? Ah, Chris. These are the moments we have to capture, Chris. We got to step up our game for the All-Star game. Here comes 1-0 offering. Swung on and fouled back to us. Count will move to 1-1. Joe Schmidt with the big blast here in the bottom of the 6th, coming with 1 out. 12-2. Casper leading in the bottom of the 6th inning with 2 down. Arado staring down a 1-1 offering. Here it comes from Nix. That one will miss too low for a ball, and the count will move to 2-1. Nix is at 51 pitches, 29 strikes, and 22 balls. He has given up 5 runs so far. 4 of them were earned. As here comes the offering home. This one was a ball out of his hand. It's in the opposite batter's box. Christian Lopez is the man on deck, looking to take his turn in the box in the inning if Arado is to reach here. There is action down in the bullpen. Looks like double-barreled action for the Whiskey Jacks. Here comes 3-1 pitch. This one is swung on and fouled back over us, so the count will move full. An excellent game here for the Horseheads tonight, getting 12 runs from the offense, and Jerson Morales, the starter, holding the Whiskey Jacks to just 2 runs in 6 innings of work, which is excellent. He's getting a graphic tonight. Here comes full count pitch. This one is swung on, sent out to center. Moving back on it is Bittner. He has room, and he makes the catch for out number 3, but not before the Horseheads score 5 times, getting 3 on the big blast by Papa Joe Schmidt. We head to the top of the 7th inning, Casper leading 12-2. Welcome back to the ball game. Top of the 2nd inning. Top of the 7th inning, 12-2, Casper leading the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. We do have a pitching change here to report for you. It is Cade Kazmersky who is out there now for the Horseheads. So the night is over for Jerson Morales. He is in line for the win, bar something absolutely insane happening in the late innings. As Kazmersky checks in, the right-hander, 6'3", 165-pound sophomore at Yakima Valley Junior College from Kent, Washington. As he deals his first offering home. It is a check swing and foul. By Rhett Stein. Oh, well, I think they've just announced a pinch hitter. And they did. It is going to be O'Brien. You get a pulled pork sandwich? Chris got a pulled pork sandwich, so he'll have to give us a report on that. It is Keenan O'Brien who had the check swing foul ball, as Andrew Hay will go out to check with Kazmersky. 0-0 on the season for him with an ERA of 3.95. 4 games he has appeared in, 13 2/3 innings of work. 4 strikeouts, 9 walks, and 11 hits. As he is ahead in the count on O'Brien, 0-1. Here comes pitch. This one will miss down low, and I stop behind the plate by Haight. And the count will move to 1-1. Last time we saw Cade was against the Spuds up in Idaho. He took a no decision on the 25th. He went 3 2/3 innings of work. 1 run. It was unearned. And he also gave up a hit, walked 2 men, and struck out 2. Here comes the next pitch. This one is shot back up the middle. Joy is there. He gobbles and fires over to Schmidt to record the out. A nice play there by Joy, who he crosses that infield so well, and he is like a vacuum there up the middle. And this time, no different. as O'Brien is down 6-3, and it will send up Garrett Olson. We do have a fun fact about Kate Kaspersky, which I can use this evening. J.J. Girardin's father, Dan Girardin, is always sending me fun facts about J.J., but this one actually has to do with J.J. and Cade. As here comes the pitch from Kasmersky. This one is swung on and chopped on the infield. Lopez charges. He can't make the play. And aboard safely is Olsen. We will see how they score this one. Always a waiting game. What do you think, Chris? Hit or error? Chris wasn't watching. He was eating. It will be a hit. It is a hit. They've scored it as a hit. Oh, water bottle down. It will be a hit there. That's probably how I would have scored it too. And Ethan Sitzman will be aboard. So here's the fun fact. Kate Kasmersky and JJ played youth baseball together in Seattle back when they were 10U through 12U. The club was called Runners in Position Score Baseball. It's where they fell in love with the game, and might I say I learned how and when to bunt. So there's a fun fact on the night for Kate Kasmersky. Thank you to Dan for sending that in to us. As aboard is Garrett Olson here for Ethan Sitzman, The lineup turns over for the Whiskey Jacks. A 12-2 ball game, top of the 7th inning. Nope, we are going to have another pinch hitter here. It is that time in the ball game, as it will be Ryan Retterman into pinch hit, and he fouls off the first offering that he sees. So he becomes the strikeout man now, the K-man, the beer batter, because he pinch hits. So the title, it just stays. It stays right where it is. He doesn't lose it. He doesn't take it back with him, which I respect. Retterman batting with a man aboard at first and one out in the top of the 7th inning. A 12-2 ball game. Too much camera movement. As this one, it's in front of the plate, and Haight will go out to grab it. This is shocking, Chris. 1-1 the count. It's tough because some people like that, and then some people don't like it. Because some people, they're like, please zoom in, like I want to see it. And then some people just don't want you to move it at all. So how about we'll hold it idle for the rest of the evening? Yeah. And we'll let Chris enjoy his pulled pork. Here comes a 1-1 pitch. This one is swung on and hit up the middle. Joy is there. He underhands the second for one. Over the first, the stretch. It's not in time. It will be a fielder's choice as they do get the man out at second. And Retterman will take his place at first. It'll be Dean Bittner unless they announce another pinch hitter here. How is the pulled pork? It's gone. So it was excellent. There you go. You'll love to hear it. It is a pinch hitter, number 19. So we are going to have a bevy of defensive changes. Trey Guardo will check in here now. We do apologize. We don't have a broadcaster to check in with on the pronunciation of the names.
Number 18, Owen Benio.
They announced somebody else. It is not Trey, but it is in fact an Owen, as he will look at a pitch downstairs for a ball, 1-0. It is Owen Viano, number 18. So he checks in with 2 outs in the top of the 2nd inning against Kasmersky. 1-0 the offering to him. Here comes the next pitch. This will miss upstairs for a ball, 2-0. We will get you the line on Morales, who was in line for the victory. He was excellent tonight. 6 innings of work, 2 earned runs. He struck out 6 men. He allowed 7 hits. He walked 1, and he also hit 1 man. But, he was excellent. He got those big strikeouts when he needed them. Got a double play as well in the ball game. As here comes 2-0 offering. This one is swung on. Arado, he slides and makes the catch. He will throw over to first for the out to retire Viano. So some excellent defense here in the inning for the Whiskey Jacks. We will be back. It is stretch time. We will have the defensive changes for you when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Bottom of the 7th. 12-2, Casper leading. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text GO. Welcome back to the ball game. It is Christian Lopez leading off here, as it is a new pitcher, as that one will miss for a ball, 1-0. We are still trying to figure out all the defensive changes for you. We do know Keenan O'Brien has moved behind the plate, and Ryan Retterman is out to second, and the new pitcher is Kellen Scanian. So the night is over for the reliever. We will get you the final line on him, as that one will catch the bottom of the zone. 1-1 the count. 12-2 ball game here as we begin play in the bottom of the seventh inning. Nix went 2 innings of work. He gave up 5 runs. Only 4 of them were earned. And he allowed 3 hits. He walked 2 men, and he gave up a home run to Joe Schmidt. As this one will miss for another ball. 2-1 the count. Let's see. It is number 18 is in center, as that is Owen Viano, so he has moved out to center, as that one misses outside for another ball, and Lopez is ahead in the count, 3-1. And that should be all the defensive changes for you. So we should have everything figured out. Thank you to the guys for getting me that information. As here comes the 3-1 offering from Scanian home to Lopez. This one bounces up there, and Lopez will be aboard here again in the 7th inning as he takes the leadoff walk, and it will send Jake Reynes up to the plate. As Reynes, 2 for 4. He has homered, reached on an error, doubled, and flied out so far in the ball game. All good, awesome broadcast. Thank you. 18-19. I have terrible eyesight, let me tell you. So positioning me all the way up here in the dark, it is not a good combination, as we have a pinch hitter. And it is Brooks Browning, our hometown kid. This is the first Casper kid we are seeing tonight. As so some changes on both sides of the baseball here, as Browning will dig in with a runner aboard at first. So the night for Reynes is over. It was a good one, though. As here comes pitch home to Browning. Big swing and a miss at a pitch outside. And he is down in the count, 0-1. Browning, the right-hander out of Casper, Wyoming, 6'2", 225 pounds. As here comes a pitch. That one will miss, catch the inside corner. Excuse me, a little bit of delayed call there. 0-2, I jumped the gun. I think that's different than what I have written down. 6'2", 225. I think they gave him a couple of inches. I would do it too. I would be like Hannah Martin, 6 foot. My little 5'8" self. Here comes a pitch. This one catches the outside corner for strike 3. Browning doesn't like it, but he is down looking on 3 pitches. And it will send up Ryan Callahan. No, Jake Baker. Everybody is getting a trip to the plate here in this 12-2 ball game. Jake Baker, who also attends Kansas, so he's a teammate of Ryan Callahan's. He will check in here now for his first plate appearance as he gets ready to bat. He is gesturing to the batter's box here, as I'm not sure if he's asking for it to get cleaned up a little bit here. It rained a little. Did it rain a little bit earlier? No, that was yesterday. So maybe the field's still recovering from yesterday's monsoon. I don't know, maybe our home plate umpire might not have gotten the changes here. He was like, "You don't look like Ryan Callahan." It is Baker. Yep. As I think that was the problem here. A home plate umpire didn't know who was coming to bat. It is Jake Baker, who is 6'4", 215 pounds, out of University of Kansas. He's a junior there out of Lawrence, Kansas. Yes, because yes, good. The left-hander. He gets ready to face off against Scanian. One down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Batting with a runner aboard at Lopez. Baker, another favorite to perhaps go to the All-Star game as well, hitting .308 on the season. As here comes pitch home to him. This one will catch the outside corner for strike one, 0-1. 25 games for Jake on the season, 20 runs scored, 6 doubles, 13 RBIs, 18 walks, and 28 strikeouts. His last game was against the Big Sticks. He went 0 for 3 with a walk in the ball game. That was a loss back on Wednesday. As here comes the offering to him. This one is bounced up there, and the count will even up at 1-1. We will have, my inside sources tell me, we will have Giselle up here on the broadcast in the top of the 8th inning, maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, and then we will have everybody in the family on. As here comes the 1-1 offering from Scanian. It's on its way, and this one will miss too low, and the count will move to 2-1. One down, bottom of the 7th inning, 12-2, Casper leading. Chris has found himself an ice cream sandwich. He's dialed in. He's like, please don't blow me up. Here comes the pitch. That one misses well outside for a ball, 3-1, and now Baker is ahead in the count. 12 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 7 men left on for Casper. 2 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors, and 6 men left on for the Whiskey Jacks. Do they ever try to charge you when you go down, or do they know you? They know you. You're a big celebrity around here. They wouldn't dare. Like, that'll be $3, sir. Like, you know who I am. You know who my mom is. Here comes the 3-1 pitch to Baker. And that one will miss inside, so Baker will flip the bat, and he will head down to first as he will take the one-out walk here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The question, is that Preston Joy or not? It is Preston Joy. So Preston Joy will come out for his slotted spot after we saw 2 pinch hitters. Preston Joy 1 for 4 on the night. He has flied out 3 times, and he also had an RBI double. That was in his last plate appearance. Just about 9:15 here, local time, 12-2 ball game, and the Horseheads still threatening for more. Bottom of the 7th inning with 1 down. The Whiskey Jacks do have action down in the bullpen as here comes the pitch. That one will catch the outside corner. 0-1 the count will run to Joy. He is a sophomore at Georgia State. He made the athletic director's honor roll in the spring of this year. As here comes a pitch. This one is swung on and foul off the right side. That one will get a lot of play. He is down in the count 0-2. Scanian, 15 pitches, 7 strikes, and 8 balls. So we'll have to see who gives the better interview, Giselle or Jerome. My money's on Giselle. She likes talking more. Yeah. That's me. You can't shut me up. I mean, that's why I have this job. 0-2, the count home to Joy. Here comes pitch. Swung on and missed as Joy is down swinging. So both outs in the inning have been recorded on strikeouts, one of Browning and now one of Joy. And it will send up Hank Dunn. Maybe. It looks, yeah, it is Hank Dunn coming out. Here's the thing about Hank Dunn. He has not recorded an official at-bat tonight, and it is the bottom of the 7th because he has walked 4 times. What happens if he walks a 5th time? I feel like we got to do something for him. Like, that's such an abnormality to see a guy walk 4 times, let alone 5. We will see what he does here because it's like if you strike out 4 times, it's a golden sombrero is what they call it. And then it's like a platinum sombrero. That's not right, but it like escalates if you strike out 5 times. As Scanian checks the runner back and now deals home. This one will miss downstairs for a ball, 1-0. Dunn coming into the game. He is hitting 267, 5 walks on the season. So he has nearly doubled his walk total just this evening. As here comes pitch. This one will fall inside for a strike. 1-1 the count will even up. We do want to Oh, it's Scanlon. Okay, that might be on, that's either on me or on Point Streak that I put it in with an I, but the pitcher's name is Scanlon. Thank you for the update. We will have to see who was to blame. Here comes the 1-1 offering from Scanlon. This one misses outside for a ball, 2-1. It is I can't find him on here. It's on me. It's right on Point Streak. It's on me. I put it in as an I instead of an L. A big blow for Hannah Martin once again. She can't read. Here comes the 2-1 offering from Scanlon home to Dunn. It's on its way. Swung on and missed. He went around on that one. Physically in the box. As it will be a 2-2 offering home to Dunn, who was batting in the bottom of the 7th inning with 2 down. Casper 12, Wheat City 2. Lopez at second, Baker at first. As here comes the pitch home to Dunn. It's on its way. This one is too tall for a ball, and it is a full count here. We will see. In a 12-2 ball game, this might be the standout stat on the night, along with Joe Schmidt having his first home run. Hank Dunn walking 5 times if he takes one more ball here. It would load the bases for Brandon Herter, who is due up. Chris has his fingers crossed. He wants to see that 5th walk. Here comes a pitch from Scanlon. It will not be made. He throws around to check on the runner Lopez, but nobody is covering out there at second. Oh, here's Host Family. Oh, that's so nice of you. Well, thank you for tuning in and for cheering him on tonight. Scanlon will look in here now. He jumps back in the box, does Dunn, as he gets ready to receive the payoff pitch from Scanlon in a 12-2 ball game here. Comes set. And he deals home. Runners are taking off. It is ball 4. He has walked for the 5th time tonight. Oh my goodness. I got to mention that. I know I'm sure whoever's running the book knows, but that is certainly an achievement for Hank Dunn. As he has walked 5 times tonight, so he will go 0 for on the night because he will not have recorded an at bat. And Harris Beckley will pinch hit here for Brandon Herter, so Herter's night is done. Beckley is out of Atlanta, Georgia, sophomore at Wofford. We will get you. Yes, sir. I heard it. Thank you. As Beckley checks in, 5'10", 185-pounder out of Atlanta, Georgia. As he gets ready to take the first offering from Scanlon. Here it comes. This one misses well outside for a ball. 1-0. He was 1 for 4 in his last game against the Big Sticks with an RBI and a strikeout. Overall, hitting .250 on the season in 10 games for the Horseheads. As he gets ready for the next offering. This one bounced up there. It gets away from the catcher. Here comes the runner, Lopez. The catcher falls down as he tries to grab it. And so Lopez will score without an issue. Everybody moves up on the wild pitch. And it is now a 13-2 ball game here. The pitch was a ball, so it is a 2-0 offering home to Beckley. He has 6 RBIs on the season, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts to go along with a double and 3 runs scored. Baker at second, Dunn. Baker at third, Dunn at second. As here comes the 2-0 offering home from Scanlon. That one, look, I don't think it was a pitch out. It looked like a pitch out, though, but I think it just missed there. As the catcher O'Brien had to come out of his crouch and into the opposite batter's box, and he was up and ready like he was ready to throw down. A 3-0 offering home to Beckley. Scanlon having some trouble finding the strike zone here. As here comes pitch. That one will catch the top of the strike zone. Ooh, somebody's got to tell Harris Beckley. He threw the bat away. He's got to come back. He was undoing the gloves. He was ready to rock and roll. But he will have to come back. Well, that's okay, Because remember when Wheat City left the field when there was only 2 strikes on done? So you know what? It's a 13-2 ball game. Brain gets messy. My brain is always messy. As here comes the 3-1 offering home to Harris Beckley. It's on its way. This one is too tall, and he will be down to first on the walk. They do have action down in the Wheat City bullpen as Joe Schmidt will come to the plate, please. Our PA is out of pocket sometimes, but we love him here. Big celebrity Broderick. He always makes the crowd laugh. He's always giving shout-outs. He always makes me laugh, let me tell you. As Joe Schmidt digs in with the bases loaded, in his last plate appearance, he had a 3-run homer. As he is first pitch swinging, he sends this one out to right. Going back on it is Fogelstrom. He is at the track, and he makes the catch there. Oh, the guys, I didn't think it was going out of the yard. The guys down in the press box on the right side thought he had a chance at a salami there. But it is just a long fly out for Joe Schmidt. But the Horseheads, they get one more here off the wild pitch. As we head to the top of the 8th inning, 13-2, Casper leading. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Welcome back to the ball game. Top of the 8th inning, 13-2, Casper leading. We have a new pitcher and a new hitter. William Atwell is the pitcher, and Zoe Hicks is the woman at the plate. First time we have said that all season, as she will look at a ball outside, 1-0 the count. So she is off of charting duty, and she gets an at-bat here. She takes over as the DH for the Whiskey Jacks in a 13-2 ball game, as here comes the next offering to her, and it misses upstairs for a ball. 2-0 the count to her. As we will give you the stats on Atwell. He is a right-hander, 6'1", 195-pound freshman at Wofford. Dealing home to Zoe Hicks as here comes pitch. That one will catch the top of the zone to her for a strike, 2-1 the count. She steps out, take a couple of practice swings here. Now she will climb back in the box. She is a left-hander, 5'8", 165 pounds out of Manitoba, Canada. As that one misses upstairs for a ball, and she's ahead in the count, 3-1. So how about that? The only female play-by-play broadcaster in the league, calling the only female player in the league's at bat. A moment in history. Get the Expedition League here. I want my moment on the Twitter page. As here comes the 3-1 pitch to her. This one catches that outside corner for a strike. And the count has run full to her. She has not recorded a hit in 18 at-bats this season. She has appeared in 9 games, but she does have 3 RBIs. 2 walks and 7 strikeouts for her. As she's trying to get aboard in a 13-2 ball game. As here comes a pitch from Atwell. This one misses well inside, and she is aboard. As Hicks is at first for Jake Jelly, unless we have another pinch hitter. 13-2, the Horseheads leading here in the top of the 8th. We do have a pinch hitter. It is number 7. Nolan Drill has been announced here. So we will see where he goes in the field because Hicks is the DH. So Drill taking over for Jelly perhaps in left. As here comes pitch. That one will miss inside for a ball. 1-0 the count from Atwell. Girardin at third. Yes, he sure is. An excellent reminder to announce the defensive changes. Thank you, Dan. Girardin is at third, Browning in left, and Beckley taking over at first after the pinch hitting that we saw as here comes pitch. That one misses inside. Bluff throw down to first, but Hicks is back. And the count is moved to 2-0. Atwell on the season 0-1 with a 5.78 ERA in 3 games. 4 2/3 inning of work, 3 strikeouts, 10 walks, and 5 hits. As Hicks takes her lead over at first. Here comes pitch. This one, it is a check swing. It's a strike. It gets away from the catcher, but no advance by Hicks. And it will be a 2-1 count to Nolan Drill, who is just into this ballgame as a pinch hitter. 2-1 is the count. Drill, the right-hander, 5'11", 195 pounds, out of Cortland, Minnesota. 19 games, he's hitting .219 for the Whiskey Jacks with 13 runs, a double, a triple, 6 RBIs, 12 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Here comes the offering from Atwell. This one misses outside for a ball, 3-1. So Atwell having some difficulty finding the strike zone early in his appearance. 10 pitches, 3 strikes and 7 balls. Last time he threw was against the Spuds on the 26th. He took a no decision. 2 innings of work. He allowed 5 runs, but only 2 of them were earned. Here comes the 3-1 offering. It is, what's the call? He went to, what was it? Is it he made like a half strike. They've rung it up as a strike on the board. He's still standing there, so it had to be a strike. He was confused. I'm always confused, so it's all right. Here comes the full count pitch to Nolan Drill. It's on its way. This one is swung on, hit to the third baseman. Girardin, backhand. He throws across the diamond. Schmidt with a step back. He holds the bag, and he is out. Oh, what a play. On both ends of that one, Girardin with the excellent throw. He went to the backhand down here all the way almost in foul territory. The throw took Schmidt off the bag, but he kind of backed up over into foul territory on his side, and he held the bag to retire Drill on an excellent 5-3 there. So Girardin just into this game, flashing some leather there. It will send Zoe Hicks down to first. Down to second. Thank you, Chris. As Jackson Sorensen will dig in here now, 1 for 3. He has flied to left, struck out swinging, and singled up the middle. As here comes pitch from Atwell. This one is swung on, popped up high, out to right, moving over is Beckley. He's in foul territory. He's running, he's sliding. He cannot make the catch. Was a tough play. Would have been an excellent catch out there, but it does just go for strike 1 in the book. (13-2), Casper leading. Top of the 8th inning, 1 down. With a runner aboard at second, that is Hicks. She walked in her plate appearance. Her first one of the evening. She takes over as a DH in the ballgame. We are just about 3 hours into this one, as Wheat City trailing by 11 runs. Count is 0-1 at the man at the plate, Sorensen. As Atwell comes set, now deals home. This one missing well outside. A nice stop by Haight. He's been excellent behind the plate tonight. Top of the 8th inning, 1 down, 13 runs for the Horseheads on 10 hits, no errors, 10 men left on. 2 runs for the Whiskey Jacks on 8 hits, 3 errors, and 6 men left on. As here comes the 1-1 up from Atwell. This one is slashed foul down into the Whiskey Jacks dugout. They're going to have to hop out of the way of that one. And it will be a 1-2 count. The starter, Jerson Morales, pitched excellent. He is in line for the win in this one. The starter for the Whiskey Jacks, Jake Anderson, on the hook for the loss. He pitched just 4 innings in this one. As here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one misses inside for a ball. 2-2, the count will run to him now. This the first of 3 that the teams will face off against each other in. Tomorrow night, first pitch is 6:35, and then on Sunday, a special 7:05 holiday start time to account for the fireworks on the 4th. Should be a fun time to hit the ballpark, so don't miss it. As here comes pitch. This one bounced in there. Haight makes quite a stop there. As he came out of his crouch, he kind of stumbled to his left, but he made the catch there, or he made the stop, excuse me. Regardless, it is ball 3. And so now it is a full count offering home to Sorensen. There are a bunch of guys congregated down in the bullpen for the Horseheads. I don't know if somebody's getting ready or just chatting, having a little gal pal moment. You gotta do it sometimes. Payoff pitch home to Sorensen. Here it comes. This one is chopped to Girardin. Oh, he makes a diving stop. He stands and fires over to Schmidt. J.J. Girardin, have a night, sir. Just into this one with the glove. He laid out for it. Where's JB? We got to get that on Twitter. That is a Twitter moment. What a play there by J.J. Girardin. In a 13-2 ball game, too. Another 5-3. It just goes in the book as 5-3, but that a 5-3 with a little extra sauce on it. As here comes Dylan McKee, batting with a runner at second. This one will miss inside for a ball, 1-0. I will text Jack right now. He's our Twitter man tonight. As here comes 1-0 offering, and this one will miss upstairs, too tall for another ball. 2-0 the count to McKee, who is 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's been hit by a pitch. He has walked, and he is grounded out. And he's batting in the top of the 8th with 2 down in a 13-2 ball game. As Atwell deals a 2-0 home, and this one is a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. It was not Sorensen hitting. You know what? We didn't have an announcement on that one, as that one will straighten him up at the plate. It is Dylan McKee, but it was Noah Lingley, who was the man who pinch hit for Sorensen. So that 5-3 was on him. Chris, you gotta be checking the comments. You gotta be letting me know. Here comes pitch. This one is lined out to left, but that ball is foul. And the count is full to McKee. Atwell has thrown 23 pitches here in the inning, 10 strikes and 13 balls. Top of the 8th, 2 down, full count pitch to Dylan McKee. 13-2, Casper leading. As here comes pitch from Atwell. And that one is a ball. And I think Haight thought that he had strike 3 there as he was walking off. But it is ball 4, so a walk will have McKee down to first. And it will send up Houston Fogelstrom tentatively. He's the man due up. It is not him because he was replaced defensively in the field. So it is number 18. He was in my book. I don't know what happened to it, but he was there. I remember talking about him. It is number 18, Owen Viano, to dig in here as that one misses inside for a ball, 1-0. I thought he did, unless we got 2 guys wearing 18. Because I thought it, but it disappeared in my book. Because here comes a pitch. This one is swung on and hit out to the third baseman, Girardin. He grabs and throws that a little high, but Schmidt toes the bag for out number 3. As that will end the inning, the Whiskey Jacks threaten but don't score here in the top of the 8th. We head to the bottom of the frame. Horseheads leading 13-2. Welcome back to the ball game. Andrew Haight, Eric Arado, and I would assume JJ Girardin are the men due up here in the inning for the Horseheads. Giselle is in the booth. We have the long-awaited interview from our other co-GM. We had Jerome on earlier. As the pitch home is a ball to Haight, 1-0. It is a 13-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 8th inning, as that one will miss also down low for a ball. We have sent Manny down to find out what the deal was with the two guys wearing 18. So we will report back shortly as Giselle is here. Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Exciting.
Yeah, I didn't think you were coming to the ballpark today.
I wasn't. Wow, I'm out of breath.
Oh, yeah. The
Running up
stairs.
those stairs.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Connor. We'll figure it out once they come back up to bat, as that one will miss inside. 3-0.
Yes. It wasn't going to come today, but saw the score.
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
I got to make my way out.
Exactly. Are the besties here?
Besties are here.
Yes, I love the besties. Here comes the pitch. That one misses downstairs for a ball, and the count will move to 3-1. The besties are Giselle's daughters,
Yes.
3 and 6, who we have had on the broadcast.
Abby will be 6 in August.
You know what? Here's the thing. She told me she was already 6 one time.
Today she told me she was 13. So it changes.
Her mind. As here comes the 3-1 offering home to Andrew Haight. This one misses well inside. It has him twisting out of the way, and it will be ball 4 to him. It will send up Eric Arado tentatively. We have seen a bevy of pinch hitters, so it's always a mystery who's coming up at this point.
Yeah.
As that somebody's wearing 22. That's Smarocco's number. I don't think that is Smarocco, as Eric Arado will come to the plate. Somebody wearing 22 is now the first base coach. I don't think that's Smarocco.
Is that TJ? No.
Somebody wearing number 22.
What is happening?
Stover's down there at third.
Yep.
But Chris gonna go find out maybe Manny will find out when he's down there for us. This has really become a mess here in the late innings. But Casper leading 13-2, as this one will miss inside. 1-0 the count. Arado 0 for 3 with a strikeout, looking a couple of walks and a couple of flyouts. So, Giselle, what's your favorite part about being co-GM of the team?
Having my family around. It's really important, especially during the summer. Got to have them here.
Yeah. You know what Jerome said?
Beer.
That's what he said.
Got him.
That one misses inside for a ball 2-0. And then he said, wait, the people. And then as he was walking out, he was like, am I going to get in trouble? I'm like, you run the team. You tell me.
So predictable. 20 years. Got to love it.
As this one misses inside for a ball, 2-0 now the count to Arado, who's batting with a runner aboard here in the bottom of the 8th inning. As here comes the offering from Scanlon, as this one misses outside for another ball. 3-0, 13-2. What else can we ask you?
But I could tell you why he loves the beer. Like, who doesn't want craft beer from Skulltree? Like,
That's the thing.
Shout out to Ty and Nicole, Skulltree.
There was that one game where he had off because he was on dad duty, and he was just going back and forth
All day.
between the cards.
You can take him down.
That one misses outside, not close. And it is a walk to Arado, ball 4. We have crossed the 3-hour mark on this ball game. 9:40 here local time. And it will bring up JJ Girardin for his first plate appearance. He took over defensively for Lopez in the field, as the Horseheads lead the Whiskey Jacks 13-2 here. Are you a big baseball gal?
Yes.
Yes.
Full transparency, though, football at heart.
Yeah,
Big,
yeah,
huge
yeah.
Arizona Cardinal fan here.
Well, Jerome told us he doesn't like baseball.
He doesn't like any sport unless it's drinking.
Here comes the pitch. This one on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Because he came up to fix, because we had Chuck up here and he was talking to us about the All-Star game. And then Jerome came up to fix the AC and we roped him into an interview. And he was like, I've been grilling. I was like, okay.
But that's his second one
Yep.
he loves here, grilling.
0-1. The count to Girardin, as this one is sent up the middle. Little broken bat. The second baseman is in. He gloves and fires over to first to retire Girardin. Some excellent defense there from Ryan Retterman, who came on as a pinch hitter and now out in the field flashing the leather, as that does get the runners over to second and third. And it will send up Brooks Browning for his second plate appearance. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. As Brooks is a local kid, we talked to Myra about what it means to this team to have the local kids on the team. So
For sure. It means a lot.
as he is first pitch swinging, and he pops this one up on the infield. In comes Retterman. He will make the catch on the grass. The runners cannot advance on that one, so Brooks is down on just one pitch. How excited are you for the All-Star game?
So excited. I'm so excited that we get to host. We get to show off Casper. We get to show off Mike Lansing Field. Our interns, you, players, I feel like we get to show off and kind of flex on everybody a little bit.
Oh, for sure. I told Chris, I'm like, you gotta get the camera skills down. It's big time. Everybody in the league's gonna be watching.
No, and he's doing good today.
Oh, he's doing
We started
excellent.
Watching the beginning of the game, I was like, that's my boy.
Here comes the pitch home to Jake Baker. He is 1-0. The count 1-0 on him. He is 0 for 0 on the night. He walked in the game. Chris, it happens.
I mean, baseball boy, too much camera movement. Okay,
He doesn't like it. So we stopped moving the camera as that one will miss upstairs to Baker, 2-0 the count. As it is a 13-2 ball game here, bottom of the 8th inning, 2 down. What's your favorite thing to do in Casper?
Gosh, I love fishing.
Yeah?
Yes, we love to go fishing up Fremont Canyon. I think we love to do it as a family, take the kids. Chris loves to fish.
Baker swings and doesn't get a pitch up in the zone, and he will take a trip around the plate before digging back in. I really like the jerseys that we have for the All-Star game.
Sick.
I really like them.
I really like them.
It'll be fun for the fans. Chuck was telling us about all the stuff that we have planned for the All-Star game. Stuff I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Like the home run derby, like everybody's going to be matched up with a high schooler.
Yep.
And whoever wins gets the $500 scholarship, which is lovely. Is that one called Strike at the bottom of the zone, 2-2. What's the post-game meal for the players?
Ooh, I think we're doing B-dubs. I think we're going to go.
It is good eating tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
I love a boneless wing as this one misses upstairs for a ball 3-2. We talked about this. I won't eat bone-in wings because it's too much work.
Not a lot of reward.
And there's no reward. It's like this little nothing. Whereas, you just go to town on the boneless ones.
Give me a thigh or you know what I mean? Like I gotta have a little meat.
There's nothing. And then you get all messy.
Yes.
And you gotta get the wipes out. It's just not worth it.
No.
Here comes full count offering to Baker. He will take ball 4 and the bases will be loaded for Preston Joy in the game that just keeps on beating 13-2.
Oh, great turnout today though.
It is. No, it is.
was a
We
beautiful
were
day.
talking about that, and Chuck mentioned that too. How thankful we are for everybody coming out and supporting the Horseheads,
For sure.
and especially this weekend where we are expecting big numbers.
Huge.
For
Yeah.
I talked with Ale, who runs concessions down there, and I was like, "You ready for this weekend? All you can eat, 4th of July.
It's gonna be wild.
I'm safely up here." Unless somebody turns around and jumps through the window or something.
Bird comes in, or raccoon, or
That one misses downstairs for a ball 1-0. Not that, please. When you radioed up the other night and you were like, "Don't freak out," but there's a raccoon that just
It could have
crawled-
made his way here.
crawled up to the press box. They are relentless. I'm like, leave me alone. There comes a pitch. This one misses outside. 2-0 the count to Joy, who was 1 for 5. He's flied out 3 times, doubled and struck out. I was talking with one of the broadcasters for the Moo, and apparently in that part of Nebraska, they have rabid deer. They have a rabid deer problem.
Okay.
And they have giant raccoons.
A rabid deer?
Yes.
What does that mean?
They're rabid. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this one will find the outside corner for a strike, 2-1.
That reminds me like an episode of a regular show or just something out of a cartoon.
They're just like, the eyes are glazed over. They're just hopping. They're like,
Gross.
yeah, you told me that. And I was like, man, maybe I'll take the raccoons fighting in the parking lot over that.
For sure.
This one misses well inside to Joy. And he is ahead in the count, 3-1. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 down. Casper leading 13-2. Preston Joy at the plate. Looking for an RBI here on the evening. As Giselle's phone is ringing on the air. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and hit out to left. Moving under it is Drill. He is there to make the catch to retire the side. The Horseheads threaten, but they do not score here in the bottom of the 8th. You want to stay on for the top of the 9th?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Giselle is with us. She's going to hang out here with us in a 13-2 ball game. Don't go anywhere. Top of the 9th inning coming up. Welcome back to the ball game here. Top of the 9th inning, 13-2. The Casper Horseheads leading the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. It'll be Keenan O'Brien, Garrett Olson, and Ryan Rudderman due up for the Whiskey Jacks here in the top of the 9th inning. We do have a new pitcher. It is Andrew Hansen, who is out there, and he deals ball one home to O'Brien. You know, we were hoping to see Gage Yost because it's his birthday today. He had a lot of family on the live stream. I got excited because he wears 24, and William Atwell was 34, as this one is swung on and missed by O'Brien. So I thought he was coming out last inning, but it was William Atwell with 34. I had mixed the numbers.
Yeah, he's 19, I saw.
He is not, so he's 19. Darian, our security guy, is 20, and then Michelle is 21. And there was a gal, a little girl, who turned 7.
Oh,
so
cute.
a birthday night at the ballpark.
For sure.
As that one misses inside, and the count will move to 2-1 on O'Brien. Hansen, the right-hander out of Neosho County Junior College, a sophomore there. Originally from Aurora, Colorado, as that one misses upstairs for a ball, 3-1. So let's see. So what is your favorite place that you have visited? I know you went to Spearfish this past weekend. Favorite place in the Expedition League that you have visited?
Gosh, I really did. I loved Spearfish because it was so intimate and small, and it was just like it was packed. It was fun. I mean, I guess like contractually, I should say like Pios or like the Horseheads.
No, you can't say Gehring. We know you're lying. I continue to bash Gehring. They're going to come with pitchforks to the All-Star game.
They are lining up pitchforks.
As Owen fouled off the plate, full count pitch. Here it comes from Hansen. Strike 3 called right down the heart of the plate, and Hansen gets him looking. As it will send up Garrett Olson, who is 1 for 3 with a strikeout, a ground out, and a single in the ball game. Comes to the plate with 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Zoe Hicks did get a pinch hit appearance, so I got to call that. She walked, so.
Sweet. Yep, we're excited. I can't wait to meet her. Haven't had a chance.
Yes. We asked for an interview, but she was charting earlier, so maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
As here comes pitch. This one misses well inside for a ball, 1-0. We have only had one position player on, which was Brandon Herder. The rest we've had pitchers.
Yep.
So. And now we have had Myra, Chuck, you, Jerome, Abby, Ava, Chris says he'll do last game of the season is his interview.
Best for last.
As this one is sent out into right, it is off the wall. Moving over to make the grab is Beckley, and the throw will come into second as Olsen is aboard here with a one-out double in the top of the ninth. And it will send up Ryan Rudderman, who was 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice. He bats with one out here in the top of the ninth inning. 13-2 ball game with a runner in scoring position aboard at second.
Number 6.
We'll have to have my brother. He comes in on the 14th. We'll
Absolutely.
have to get him in here.
Absolutely.
All the siblings.
So who's your favorite pro baseball team?
Oh, man. D-backs. I know
Yeah.
I should be saying the Dodgers just because, but D-backs, it's my heart.
Well, Diamondbacks isn't going to offend anybody. So you're safer saying that. As here comes a pitch. This one is sprayed foul down the right field line, and the count will move to 0-1 on Rudderman. But the Diamondbacks, man, they had a brutal June. They got 3 wins, is what I heard. They said that on the Red Sox broadcast.
Yes, but the Sun's making up for it, though. I
Yeah?
mean, I'm so excited. Like, we're just flames everywhere. Suns.
Hansen gets ready to deal the 0-1 offering home, as here it comes. This one misses inside for a ball, 1-1. Hansen he has a peanut allergy, right?
Does he? Hansen?
Yes, Hansen has a peanut allergy.
Oh, gosh.
Because Quinn is celiac, so we
Yes.
have to make him the gluten-free stuff. And then
Correct.
Andrew Hansen has a nut allergy
Yeah.
because we always have to give him a hot dog instead of PB&J pregame.
Oh, right. Yep, yep.
This one is swung on and missed 1-2.
Yeah, we have a couple restrictions. Zoe Hicks is a pescatarian.
Yes,
Just found
yes.
that out.
There were a couple of games she didn't get fed, I heard. I'm like, over my dead body. I would personally drive to Albertsons, buy her a salad, and bring it back here. As here comes 1-2 pitch. This one called strike 3 on the inside corner. It's dropped by Haight, so they will have to throw down to first to complete the strikeout, which they do. And it is 2 down here for... I can't. It's 18 or 19. We're going to wait for Broderick to announce it. As there are 2 down here now in the top of the ninth. Does he not know either?
Number 19.
There we go.
Trey Guardo.
Yeah. It's number 19 at the plate here. Trey Guardo, as he will look at a ball upstairs. 1-0 the count. Well, it's tough because we don't have a broadcaster here for Wheat City to give us pronunciations.
Oh, why? Do we know?
They don't have a broadcaster. Them and Hastings don't have broadcasters.
At all?
At all. They don't have broadcasters.
Oh, that's tough.
As this one will miss upstairs once again. 2-0 the count. To Guajardo. Yes, I just learned that about Hastings because one of the Fremont guys, because they have a play-by-play and a color guy, the Fremont guy, when Wheat City was in, he was their broadcaster. He broadcasted for them.
Oh, wow.
As a check swing, he goes around on it. And it will be a 2-1 offering here. 2 down, top of the ninth inning.
Shout out to Ray Walker, GM of the Whiskey. Such a good dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Good dude. Yes.
That's excellent to hear. 2-1 the count. This one is shot foul down the left field line. And the Whiskey Jacks are down to their final strike here.
Another souvenir base.
So we had a question about the fireworks. So it's a 7 o'clock game. But what happens if the game is still going at 10 o'clock?
Fireworks in the background. I think that's epic.
Maybe if I'm, like trying to focus and it's a big moment and I'm at the plate and it's like boom. As this one gets away from the catcher and Olsen is going to go down to third on the wild pitch. It'll be a full count home to Guajardo, whose name I am probably butchering and I apologize. There was the French pitcher for the Spuds who was in. I was just
What was it?
Grosjean. And I kept saying I would stare at it and it wouldn't go.
What did you say?
I would say Grosjean.
Wow.
Yeah. And his dad was in the chat too. He's like, please, my son.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I'm like, I'm so sorry. Manny speaks some French too. So he was like, Hannah, it's not that hard.
Manny does?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Here comes payoff pitch. This one bounces. It gets away from the catcher. Haight. No advance by the runner. And it will be a 2-out walk in the game that is, we're coming up on 3.5 hours here.
Wow.
As Zoe Hicks is going to get another appearance. So here we go. So we have a woman at the plate.
Nice.
We have a woman play-by-play and the co-GM
Sweet.
up here.
females.
What a moment. I had said earlier, I was like, expeditionally, get me on Twitter. I want my moment. But this is the moment
it.
now.
Trifecta right
This
here.
is the, we got to get Myra up here too. I don't have another headset, but this one misses down low to Hicks. Has not recorded a plate appearance. She walked in her only time up to the plate. And now, a 1-0 offering. She has a chance to pick up her 4th RBI on the season. Runner takes off at second. It is a strike. That'll be a defensive indifference, which I guess people, like a defensive indifference, I had to explain it to Connor the other day. Like, that's not something... It's late in ball games when it's a blowout and the runner takes second. You don't give them a stolen base. It's up to the scorer, I guess. So it's up to Manny as she fouls this one off at the plate 1 and 2. But that's like textbook. It's we don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have any effect on the game, sort of a thing. So
okay.
yeah.
God, I learn something new every day with you.
Because there was one called. We won't say who called it, but it was in the second inning in a 1-run game, and the broadcaster was like, that's defensive indifference. I was like, that is absolutely not. That's a stolen base.
Yeah.
As swung on and missed there, Hicks is down swinging. And that is the ball game here. The Horseheads have won it 13-2 as they take care of the Whiskey Jacks at home. This is their 3rd home win of the year.
I know.
You are here to witness it. You're up
Yes.
in the booth with us. Very exciting. As this an excellent tone to set for the first game here against the Whiskey Jacks. They play 2 more, one tomorrow night at 6:35 and one tomorrow, and then one Sunday night at 7:05. But for now, the Horseheads have taken this one 13-2. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the post game. Giselle, thank you so much for joining
Thank you.
us.
So proud. This is such a great moment.
Yes. Welcome back to the broadcast. Hannah Martin here. The Casper Horseheads have taken care of business 13-2. They beat the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks here in the first of a 3-game series. They are 1-0 on the season. They are tied for first in the division. I'll absolutely take it in front of a great home crowd here tonight on Friday night. They take this one 13-2. They got the scoring off right away in the bottom of the first with a long home run by Jake Arenas. They went, oh, please, the lights! Turn the lights off on us. I'm broadcasting. Bottom of the second, they got one more top, and then in the fourth, they had a big blow with 4 runs, and then an even bigger blow in the sixth, capped off by a 3-run shot by Joe Schmidt. They got 5 in the sixth, 1 more in the seventh to conclude the scoring on the evening. Wheat City, they got 2 off the starter, Jerson Morales, and that was all doing for the night for the Whiskey Jacks. So Jerson will pick up the win, an excellent outing for him, and just what Casper needed to set this one off right. And man, feels good to win at home. 13-2 in spectacular fashion. We saw it all tonight. Excellent defense, especially from J.J. Girardin, who was a late defensive substitution. We saw the home runs. We saw the hitting. We saw the running, aggressive base running. We saw the defense in right, too, from Herter. Behind the plate, Haight was excellent all night. What a complete game for the Horseheads. We head in tomorrow night's game. It'll be a 6:35 first pitch and then 7:05 on Sunday. You don't want to miss either one of those as we are just kicking off the second half. So everything restarts here. And the Horseheads, they're first. They're tied for first in the division. Chris gives us a fist pump. And that is how we will send it out on the evening. Once more here for the Horseheads, 13-2. Casper takes this one. I'm Hannah Martin. Join us tomorrow night, 6:35 first pitch. YouTube, Mixler, live tweeting on Twitter, here in the ballpark. All you can eat Saturday. Come have some burgers. Come hang out with us. Come see the Horseheads. Get the series win tomorrow night. I'm calling it. Everybody, have a good night.